Yo,
in my late teens.
Your ancestors.
yo, I feel like I'm not South African enough because my knees
Because,
game.
you know, I see you're a skateboarder, so I'm looking for the moves and
Nah, bro.
no,
It's talking about Evo show. It's called Evo show, and it's like it's in 2 parts. There's the going down and then there's the getting up.
bro, like,
I was about to look crazy.
no, you know how it's one of those things where you look at it and you see it and I get it.
Yeah.
And then you try to tell your body how it would work, and then you do
And then your
half
body's
of
like,
it.
nah.
You do half of it, and your body's like, okay,
It's like get up.
that's
and you're like,
enough. You do the rest. It's on you. So you be like, all right, let me respect myself.
Skill.
I want to, bro. Like
It's skill, man.
that's one reason I can't. I don't want to go to South Africa and only be the guy blowing the whistle. I want to hit a couple moves.
You're not the only person going.
Yeah, because the whistle guy don't got to do too much. He don't got to do too much.
Do you know how hard? Do you know like you're sort of like breath control with that?
Oh, true.
Like
I'm gonna do it for like 2 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna do it for like 2 songs.
enough.
The worst shit is when you're around like certain women that are drunk and they have the whistle and
Oh
they
no,
won't
yeah,
shut
they
the
just
fuck up.
they just vibing.
And it's like, yo, shut up. What? I'm like, You know,
I want to, like, if I could dance, I'd have been. I don't want to go to South Africa and not vibe out.
Yeah.
I want to vibe out and
Yeah.
I have the
unless there's the corners of South Africa where everyone's like too cool to dance. Then I could act like I could dance.
Oh, then
you know
you
what I
go
mean?
to those?
You know, look like a dancer to the non-dancers. That's where I'd like to be. If you know where that is,
Just go and
me up.
chill. Just go and chill.
And then I'm in there just
Good luck with finding a place like
because
that. though.
everyone could dance, bro.
Yeah, we're
Like the school, you see the kids with the uniforms killing it.
yeah.
And then you see the adults drunk as hell killing it. Like everybody dances in South Africa, B.
I love that though.
it's amazing.
It reminds me of how one must just do the enjoyment.
No, the enjoyment I can do. But translating it to
Do
bodily
the
movement.
two-step, bro. Like I
No,
stick
the
to the
two-
two-step. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a little shoulder shrug
I
here
got
and
the
there.
2-step down. But it's like once you see what's level 5 is like, you're like,
Then you
God, do you
once
not
see
love
level
me?
5, you must know.
like, God, you not love me? Like, how come I have some of this? I'm dead at. Like, I really want to show out in South Africa. And you know, when we were in Ghana last year, it was a bunch of South Africans there.
Bro, I had
Because, you know,
great time.
it was like, I'm a piano year still.
Yeah.
So everybody was
the way
there.
Ama was playing the piano.
Oh my God.
Oh my
please,
shit.
please.
Wow.
Ghanaian girls are mostly called Amma, so.
Hey.
Oh,
That's the Amma was playing the piano reference you're hearing.
Ama was playing the piano.
Don't mind him. He's gonna get canceled.
There was a lot of
We're waiting for it.
there was a lot of happening.
Uh-huh.
what?
A lot of
I'm a boy.
Hey,
Get the low range.
Sorry.
Get the low. Get the G.
Oh God.
Get the G in there. Come on. Good. You're like, it's like so like, it's like a high range.
Listen.
He said my click is not clicking enough.
No, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
the
click.
click
Oh,
is not
sorry, bro.
He said ain't nobody fucking with this click.
That's exactly what it is.
Because that would be like it's
That's a different thing.
Hey, I just insulted your
Wait,
family.
right.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Muzi, please.
I do like
Sorry.
You literally do
Wait, say do it.
Oh yeah, teach us how to say it properly.
It's like there's a G and a Q.
Clone.
You see, the thing is, I don't even
Yeah, like
I
you
don't
just
even know
go
how to.
sing.
You have trained your tongue to
Nah,
do
I
that.
gotta go.
Pause.
Like I've trained my whole life.
Pause. You have trained your tongue to do that since you were a baby.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Wow. I feel like that's a compliment. That's a compliment a woman gives a man. Right?
Like what would happen?
Look, we are empowering the culture. If they didn't teach us how to
one more
use...
time. I can't.
Alright.
Because it's like, you can't even.
What I heard was
That you're actually pronouncing an NQ.
NQ?
Yeah, not a G.
Wow.
It's not GQ.
Sir?
See, that's the thing. Is like, there's no breakdown between the GQ. There's no like,
So there's
it's just one thing.
There's like Q, NQ, and GQ, I think.
So,
yeah.
show me the GQ.
So it's like, that's the Q only, and then is the NQ, and then is the
Wait,
GQ.
Bruh.
There's like
no,
so
but
many,
they're all different.
I hear
there's
it.
so many like clicks.
But the GQ is so fast. Like, it's like the words are wrapped together. Like,
yeah, it is.
You
It's
said
one
the
sound.
NQ. The NQ I can break down a little bit.
Yeah.
But the GQ just...
The GQ is so powerful. They have their own magazine. It's very...
I fought the urge not to make a GQ reference, but you couldn't find it.
Like I heard it.
Yeah, I was like, GQ,
I
don't make.
does it.
Yeah. So take your AirPods off.
No,
please.
I think it's the AirPods.
It's the
I think,
AirPods.
Yeah, AirPods make people.
He's doing fine, boy. Don't
It's like,
worry.
you know, when people buy MacBooks and then they want to be in public and
This
working
is
all the
what it
time.
is.
Yikes.
Yo,
AirPods are like the
Wow.
version of that. It's like,
He-
I'm on a call.
He called me loud dog.
I'm on a call. Yeah, I'm on a call all the time. All the time.
All the somewhere.
I'm on a
else to
call
be.
all the time.
I got somewhere else to
I
be.
can hear your voice notes.
Please.
I can't see clearly. Now.
Are
I'm
you
still
ready?
mad that I can't do this G.
I can't. No, you hit. No.
That was close.
Oh,
That was close.
The first one.
yeah, I thought I was doing a Q, and he said it's close.
Yeah, that was close. Anyways, maybe where you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Say your country. Say your country.
I am from. Oh my Jesus!
Thank you.
I am from Yoruba land in present-day Nigeria.
Okay, like maybe like you can teach me something like in your language.
Like I could teach you how to appreciate fine.
Yeah.
I saw that. Again, this is a family show, guys.
Family show.
You guys have
This is it's
tongue
it's
clicking.
no it's rated.
Oh,
Hey, I like
was
that.
close.
I like that. I like that. I like
How you
that.
doing?
Oh man. Oh, that's fine.
Are we ready? We recording? Okay, so do an intro and let's get started. You want me to do it though?
Welcome to welcome to everyone. Wow,
Ish.
better. Welcome everyone to episode 83 of No Wahala, the podcast. Air horns. My name is Tune Day. I'm joined by my co-host
Bawo.
and we have a very special guest
Yes, sir. Yes, so
all the way
go ahead.
from the kind streets of South Africa.
Hey.
My brother, the Zulu Skywalker.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Talk your shit.
Hey.
We have Muzi in the house.
Young
Hey. What's up, guys?
Muzi. Welcome, sir. We are extremely excited to have you on the show.
I'm excited to be on
I'm definitely like wilding by having.
You still have the AirPods?
I'm listening to Muzi.
It's time. He's here.
The vision, the Afro
AirPods are
vision.
weird, man.
No, I'm telling you.
Wow.
The AirPod. God, get out of look
here.
at that.
Oh.
Wow, we just lost the sponsorship. No.
You know, we're focused.
Right, no, we're back. We're back. For that 3-second, Apple loved you.
No. They're still gonna love me. It's cool.
Okay,
you know,
cool.
I have too much investment in
Don't you
aluminium.
feel like, like back in like the early 2000s when people had those like Bluetooth like things?
Oh yeah, we still make fun of them. It's the same thing with the people that
I
used
think
to
it's
have.
still the same
The
thing.
uncles and truckers that had that. I don't know if it's like that. As it was always the
It's like-
drivers.
It's like your phone is just like hanging by your ear.
my
I think AirPods are like that thing.
I agree. They would come to the braai and they would just have the.
Yeah, just just like that Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, you
like,
good, man?
I think the only difference now is like
I can't
now.
hear you.
the only difference is like AirPod people are not as loud.
I can't hear you, nah.
Like the mic is better. 'cause
True,
The
true.
old school headphones, you would hear them from down the block. Like
Yo.
you'd be minding your business and somebody's just walking.
I can't hear you, yo.
I'm still
Which
traumatized
accent
from
is that?
Yo.
Is that your SA accent?
What?
Okay, cool. Anyway, Muzi.
It's not working.
Well, now we're back to Ghana.
Trans-Ghanaian again.
Okay.
It's okay.
We're trans Ghanaians, by the way.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
You see the flag, yes, but we're trans Ghanaians.
But sometimes
Okay.
the Trans-Ghanaians can get hectic.
what does that mean?
Trans-Ghanaian?
It's what you identify as.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're SA. You could travel the world.
I mean,
and-
but is he?
Oh, that's what I'm about to get to. You're SA, right? And you could travel the world and be like, you know what? I connect more with this group.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
I
feel
connect more with the
'Cause you-
Zim or the
that.
Swana.
Well, you can't.
Okay.
The neighboring countries. It's a little static. So
A little bit.
ask, what countries have you been to outside? Not like if you weren't from SA, where would you like associate yourself?
Well, my mom is from Zim.
Oh, there we go.
Shout outs to the Zim.
Big up the
Yeah, so she's from there. But these are obviously like neighboring countries. So
Yeah.
like they moved like when she was young to South Africa.
Okay.
And then I was brought up Zulu because I was in KZN.
Oh wow! So look at you. You
It's
could run
just
for
like-
presidency.
Literally.
What?
You know what I mean? Like,
No,
just think
I'd
there's
never
politics
do
in
that.
the future.
I'd never.
No. Okay.
yeah.
Which country would you say you'd be trans? Like, it doesn't have to be a neighboring country. There's just a country you've been to and you're like, I like the way this country works.
In Africa.
It could be anywhere. We're judging you if you pick the wrong place. By the way,
I mean, no, wait, hold on. He's intergalactic, so he doesn't have to.
No. Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
No,
Like,
it'd be a little awkward if he said something in his country.
I don't know about the country, but I like New York. I like New York.
So you're trans-American.
He's trans-American.
Nah, that's taking it too far.
Yikes.
Trans-New Yorker.
He basically said you voted for Trump. Yo, that's just
nah. But New York feels a lot like home. It feels a lot like Josie.
Oh,
but like just.
So is Josie home? Because I read up on you, and I know you're not too. You come from a smaller town, and you would travel to play and all that. Yeah. I don't want to mess up the name, so I'm gonna wait for you to pronounce it.
Where I'm from?
Yes.
Empangeni. Ngeni.
I'm trying to redeem my G and my Q.
I'm giving
Empangeni. Oh my shit!
Because when I read it, there was a W there somewhere.
There was no W.
That was a W.
Is this an anatomy class?
There was no. Listen, yo, I read it, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, the township is Ngolezane, but it's like.
No, I'm so happy I waited.
What is the hardest?
Because I don't need.
What is the hardest Zulu? For me. What is the hardest Zulu or Xhosa word you know? Like to pronounce.
I don't want to embarrass myself here. Let's not try.
No, I've embarrassed myself a long time. I've had to get educated.
We both can't be doing it.
Yes, I hear you.
So tell us about this. I'm moving on.
No, I'm just saying, okay.
Tell us about the town. No, because my SA can't hate the both of us.
No, they're not going to hate me because I can pronounce Lebeha.
Aren't there women in there that hate you already?
Exactly. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, they're women.
Not from South Africa. Not from South Africa.
What you did last time.
That's Botswana, not South Africa.
Oh.
They were good.
Oh, it was Botswana you did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You were good in...
We were good in SA.
Huh.
Yeah. Even Zim. I mean, Zim may hate me.
Because I heard you
Zim fake
different girls when you were wine tasting.
You're wild. You're wild. That's not what happened at all.
Okay. All right. No, I heard wrong. Now we know. Now we heard wrong.
Crazy, right? It's hectic.
We heard wrong.
Hectic.
So please tell us.
Don't worry. When it's time for us to go to Haiti.
Yo, look at the thread.
When it's time.
You know what's that?
He wants to get his AirPods back.
Don't worry. When it's time for you to get your passports in Joburg and they go, oh, sorry. Heish. We can't find it. Heish. We can't find
the accent?
We can't find your passport.
Can you tell he was doing work?
Mr. Bawo.
Do you like Google South Africa?
No, I go to South Africa a lot.
Okay.
I love Joburg when it's like not hectic. I love Cape Town, Camps Bay, Stellenbosch. I love Franschhoek, doing wine country stuff. I've actually driven from Port Elizabeth to Cape Town before.
Oh, snap. It's a nice drive.
It's a beautiful drive. It's long as hell.
Yeah.
But if you're with somebody's daughter, it's a great time.
Yeah.
Great time.
Yeah.
So yes.
That person doesn't hate me.
That one.
No, that one doesn't hate me.
And she's not from Botswana, obviously.
No, she's from Cape Town.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, because I know you said they're static in Botswana.
Shout out to Escom.
Shout out to Escom.
You see what I'm talking about? This is not someone that read about it.
Oh, no.
You can
tell. Until they cut your lights out.
See, the thing is, Nigerians are familiar with NEPA, right? That is the equivalent of Escom.
Oh, okay.
Right? So when we deal with NEPA, they deal with load shedding. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Bro, you will be in the elevator and the elevator will just...
It's over.
Until they decide to turn the power back on.
This is why I'm trans-Ghanaian, right? Because I spent time in Ghana and I didn't have any of those electricity
I did, though.
Yeah.
Me, I was in the moving peak in 2018.
Oh, no.
New Year's Eve.
We came after Rona slow down.
Oh, that's why. Because Rona has slowed everything down. There was enough power for everything.
Yes. We came after Rona slow down.
When everything was slowed down, the power
Post Rona, pre-monkeypox.
Oh, no.
We were living.
When we thought we were drinking bad Hennessy, it was Corona.
Exactly.
We thought, oh, wow, we were drinking bad Hennessy.
Before Hennessy was $250.
Hennessy was $150.
Yeah.
Oh, you got expensive.
Please.
Anyways, back to Muzi.
Please, because you're going up. Don't mind us. This is how it works. But yes, so I want to know how, young Muzi was. Obviously, I know you were into skateboarding, before your love for music. How was the town? Yeah. What was life like?
Just like normal, man. Grew up in a township in Ngolezane, and it was just like, I don't know, every kid's life. Like, you go to school, you come back, like, do your chores, and then you go out and play or something. And then, like, I just used to skateboard when, like, other people were playing, like, football.
So were there skate parks and all that?
Nah, skate park.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a
skate park.
Is there a skateboard? Is there a skateboard
Tony
culture?
Hawk come around?
Y'all had Tony Hawk though. Y'all
Muzi, I could see you like in the future building a skate park in your town.
I could.
Right,
Like,
so-
definitely.
and then you would impact the culture that is there because more kids might want to do it because hey, Muzi's from here, grew up here, and does this now.
Yeah.
So it's like, was it someone that led you into it? Like, where does that start?
My cousin used to skateboard, and he was from Durban.
Okay.
So like Durban has like skate parks and stuff. So like,
Gotcha.
so he used to like skateboard professionally, and then
Oh, wow.
I just used to like every time I would visit him, I'd be like, "What is this?" You know.
And what was the proximity from Durban to where you grew
It's
up?
like 200 kilometers away.
Oh, that's not.
So it's like 2-hour drive, 1.5 hour.
Yeah, thank you
drive.
because Americans don't know kilometers, so don't.
Oh, it's miles. I don't know miles.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess
What's the
that time works.
What's the proximity from there to like KwaZulu-Natal?
both of those are in KwaZulu-Natal.
Got
So
it.
it's like Durban is like central KwaZulu-Natal,
Got it.
and then Mpangen is like north.
I feel like there's so many like entertainers that are from that area. Like even Nasty C's from Durban, right?
yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
What was your
they-
first exposure into like electronic music? Like how did you?
Oh, my dad used to buy like bump compilations and stuff, and like used to play like a lot of Daft Punk when I was a kid, and a lot of like Faithless, and just all these like interesting sounding things. And then my brother was into hip hop, but like he loved Linkin Park.
Oh,
So when he used to play that, it would sound like rock, but it's hip hop, and it's like just like mashed up like differently with all these like start parts. And I was just like, yo, what is this? And then I sort of got into it that way. But I wasn't creating at that time. It was just like obviously like
vibing it up.
soaking it all in and stuff. And then like later on, even when I started making music, I wasn't making electronic music. I was making hip hop.
yeah.
You know, because I don't know, it felt like that was like my brothers were doing it. It was the cool thing to do.
You had bars.
I was about to ask you rapping? Were you Zero? So you were just production.
I remember.
You never were tempted to get in there and just
What?
spit about the hard streets?
What?
No.
What? You know, like when everyone when they start writing, they always talk about how good they are and how they're gonna make
right.
it.
Young Muzi, KwaZulu-Natal.
Never.
All the hoes want to jock my style.
Ooh.
That was his bar.
I could see that. I
Found
could
his
see
old
that.
demo.
Never.
I found
Hank-
It was bad. It was
This is
bad.
Muzi hits the
was.
studio,
Oh, wow.
hangs the
And
skateboard
that was
up,
bad.
and just goes off.
What?
I could see that. I could see that happening. I
Young
see that
Muzi.
picture. Okay, there's more.
Young Muzi.
We at the Bri.
Ooh.
Hey.
You trying to beat me?
What rhymes with
Better
brother?
try.
You gonna be fried.
Oh.
I was trying to see how worse.
Bad.
I was trying.
Was that better or worse than what you had?
Nah, that's also better. It's better.
Damn.
Wow.
I was a kid.
I'm trying.
You
We trying to
damn,
big
like,
up.
like I was a kid. Like, what do you expect me
He
to
had
write?
time to get bad.
Right?
You were a kid. You had that much
I had to think of being,
of being
terrible.
bad.
But your vocab is better because you're old.
Wow.
He rhymed dry with fried.
Called me old.
Okay, older.
Wow.
older than me?
Elderly. Just call me elderly. Then, look, you had arthritis, so
Right.
You don't mean it like
He
that.
said you were rapping off
Like, you
your.
think I had like
He
you
said
think I
you were
had two
rapping
chains
off
and a
your
fade when I was a
joints. Your
kid?
joints clicking. That's what you were rapping. Aish.
we have to title this.
God.
We have to
Aish.
title this episode Aish.
It's only right.
I think that's fine.
It's only right.
Somehow put a G in front of it. Just,
Oh, like
Geisha.
I don't want nobody to cuss me out. Like Tunde, why did you cuss
I
out my
told
family?
you you're gonna be this off essay before it's all done.
fish.
That was please don't fight the urge, bro. Fight the urge, Geisha.
Yo, easy.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What?
Sorry, I'm mixing languages. I didn't mean to do that.
Please, we're gonna go back.
I was
to
code
He is.
switching.
Yes,
You're
back to-
obsessed
so
with the
hip hop.
No,
So-
I'll teach you though.
Teach. See,
I'll teach you.
Khalees, he'll teach me, but
Yeah, I'll teach you.
don't charge me.
No, I won't.
Okay, thank
I
you.
won't.
Thank you.
You guys-
Okay.
I see you guys are both on the same wavelength.
What? I rock with my SA people.
No. You guys specifically are both on the same wavelength.
It's all good.
Don't put this on essay. Both of you.
That's crazy.
Cool. No, I'm just gonna be a sane one in this podcast. It's looking like.
Wow. See, this is how diaspora wars start. You can't just rock with the.
No, I'm gonna stay.
You can't just go
I'm
with
gonna
the
stay
energy.
sane.
I can't be
No,
trans
you
south
can't-
for this.
you
No,
can't
you
just-
could be trans south, but it's not a south. It's just you guys being on a different wavelength from the rest of us.
Justin, when they come for you and the South Africans hold me down, they won't be. Don't worry.
How many dances are you trying to hit?
All of them.
If they try to hold me down, they won't be. Oh,
Let me stop.
your head did not move.
It didn't.
It's supposed to
It's
like.
no. It's
Okay,
my
cool.
style.
All right,
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? Muzi.
My brother.
So you left 8
I
Mile.
want y'all to know where
I lived
all-
8 Mile.
I want y'all to know nobody's under the influence this morning.
no,
We're all.
no.
I hope.
This is
No,
just
I hope.
water.
It's early. I don't know if y'all had breakfast. I have not.
I have not.
I
eaten
have
anything.
not.
So
I
it's
have
just
not.
it's just vibes right now.
It's
So
just
yeah,
after
please.
night vigil and
There's
fasting.
gonna be random staring and laughs going on.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, Muzi. So hip hop. We're here making hip hop beats, right?
8 miles. He lived
8 Mile.
Right.
No, I'm no bars. No bars. No bars.
no pause.
I'm fine. So
That was your name? No bars?
No.
That's crazy. Now we know what to Google. We're just gonna Google no bar. No bars.
bars, no
essay,
bars.
MC no bars.
MC no bars.
9 miles.
He wasn't even on the beat. Yo.
Acapella.
Yo, imagine if No Bars had like features from like
Who?
All of them.
Vocalistic? Like,
not vocals,
who are you gonna say?
all of them.
Okay, all of them.
All
The
of them.
rapper, all of them.
Uh-huh.
So how do we transit now from hip hop
Yeah.
to like? Was there sound in between, or did you just straight? Did you
it
like
was like
experiment with more essay sounds?
I think like the way I was even approaching it at the time, I wanted to be different from the other guys that were making hip hop beats. So like, and then because of that, I was trying to like put in like the electronic influences
sampling
and the
other things?
and the no, not necessarily sampling it, but like more so just like being like, oh, I heard that cool like break on like a house track, and then let me try put that into a hip hop song and stuff,
fire.
just to try, because I was doing it for my brothers because they were like rapping.
Oh,
So I'd be
okay,
like, oh
okay.
yeah, if I could make them sound like just like a bit cooler with like changing the beat here and there and making it different. So I was always approaching it in a different way. And then I realized that since I was MC no bars, that like my bars were trash, because like there was like I had a friend who was like really good, and I was like, you know what, let me focus on making the beats and just let him like shine as like an MC. And so I started focusing more on just like production. And then that goes on for a while. Like we started a few groups, like we're performing and stuff. But I was never like confident enough to like be on the mic myself, like with like my singing and stuff. I'd always like write songs and be like, oh yeah, you sing this.
What were the name of the groups that you're in?
I was in a group called Witness the Funk.
Witness the Funk.
Yeah, we used to wear like different color laces and like
that sounds
skinny. You know, like when Lil Wayne came through with like the skinny jeans. So now there was a store. There was a store. No, we never had truck fit. We never had that. We never had that.
They didn't get there yet.
We didn't have that. But like there was a store called JJ's in South Africa, and they used to sell like all these different like colored jeans and stuff. So
you guys were killing.
so we used to do all of that, and then I sort of like stopped that in like 20.
Wait, did you guys perform, by the way?
Oh, we were just performing in varsity at the time. Like it was like a bit later. I was like 18. We were performing in like school or what do you say? A college.
So sorry,
you're right.
university.
You're ready for the New York. We're gonna get you a New York
College.
ID. We'll get you a New York ID.
Yeah. So we're doing that like talent shows and stuff, and then I I didn't feel right for me anymore, like this whole like hip hop thing, because I wanted to make like electronic music and house music and stuff. So I left the group and I just like started trying to go into that path, and then I met like a year later I dropped out of school. So that's like another thing. But like
How did your parents?
Yeah.
What did your parents
whenever
say?
I hear African child say I left school,
you already know it's the
second
same thing.
early. Like, what's the speech?
I look at them like they're superheroes.
How did you tell them?
Like you had the bravery
Right, to say
be like,
no.
Mom, Dad, Yebo.
Oh, I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. I was about to say don't do it. And you still did.
There's a click sound.
Oh shit.
Is it coming?
No clicks.
Okay.
No. I am declicked. He's gonna understand that because he's a producer.
Okay, cool. Anyway, what was the conversation like?
It was, I waited till like end of the year, and I just called my mom.
Oh, you didn't do it in person?
Oh, what? Why would I do that?
See,
Yeah,
his brain
why would I do
was
that?
doing a thing that is working.
It was
Yeah,
clicking.
man. I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
Wait, don't. That was like that.
So you just
brain
called
was-
called her to tell.
called
tell
her.
everyone else.
I called her and I was like, I'm done with this thing. I was studying medicine.
Oh,
and
wow,
like,
my God.
which is like,
Question: how many languages did she cuss you out in? just for.
Before
she just dropped a call.
She just said she clicked.
That's how upset she was. She was like, I'm not even gonna do it.
She
to you.
clicked.
Damn.
Yeah, she was like, she's not gonna do this. And then my friends, because I was in Durban at the time, so my friends were like, oh yeah, like your mom like called us and she wants you to come back home. So I had to go back home now.
Of course.
So now when you get home, everyone is ready for you. Like the whole family's there. And like,
then they're trying to guess why you're deciding not to do this. What's the real reason?
No. They don't care about the reason.
Oh.
It's like you can't do this.
Okay.
You know. So it was like that. It was like intervention time, and I was just like, I'm not happy. You know. And then they were like, okay, then go on and do your thing. But like no one was talking to me. Not the good go on. Not like wish you well.
Yeah, right. It's more like
your life
okay.
Is this. Oh, so now you think you're a man now. You think you can. You
it's
can
your
take
life.
care of yourself. Yeah, it's
your life.
You're grown now.
Mm-hmm.
You're growing wings.
You're growing wings is what they say in Nigeria because you want to fly. They say you're grown. Once you
because
hear
you know everything.
It's over.
All the money we put into you going into medicine, Shebi, you know everything. Go is your life.
Them conversations
it's growing
so heavy. I can even imagine the 2-hour journey home.
You know how crazy that was.
Every tree, every stop,
every
like,
mountain.
I'm getting closer. It's like 50K. So
yeah. Come out the bus.
Like,
you get off that bus and you're like, you sure we here? You don't want to keep driving?
My brother fetched me and he was just like quiet the whole time. I'm like, oh snap.
Because think
like,
about what he's been doing until you got
exactly. I'm like, they ready for me. I come there, it's like
man walking. Your brother
like all the
brother don't even want to walk in with you because
when your brother gets home, I'm a watch, you see.
Right. No.
Just stay in your room.
If I was the one bringing him in, I wouldn't even step in with him. Like
the whole room is full and like there's like one empty place.
Your grandma's in the corner.
They already know where
your
like,
grandma's in the corner.
They already know how they want to look at you.
They put a few elders in the corner. They don't even say nothing to you. Just
bro, the priest is there. You know
the priest.
Yeah.
I'd have went back to school that same day.
Yo,
I'd have came in with my textbooks. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Like, I was just strolling. You know, it's April. It's April Fool. I was just doing April Fool.
Oh, I learned something.
Yeah, man.
I know how to work a Band-Aid now. Like, bro, what? I see the priest, I'd have been like,
yeah, man.
Nah, that's crazy.
But it was bad. It was really bad. And then I remember I had like 200 rands. Like, what's 200 rands in dollars? Like,
I don't remember the conversion anymore.
Like $12 or something.
What
like
200 rands do for you? Like take you back?
Yeah.
And still extra or nothing?
Nah, nothing extra. I just like after that it was like, okay, shit, I'm not like welcome here anymore.
Damn.
So I took my bags and I just went back to Durban.
Did they feed you that day? Was there food?
What? There was no food. I wasn't. It wasn't like, hey.
Yeah, when he wants to embarrass his family, why would they feed him?
Our disappointment.
When I changed my major.
Oh wow! I the story.
I cooked for the house that day.
Oh, savage!
Reverse. You did reverse psychology.
I swear I cooked for the house that day, and I was like.
And they ate. So they ate before you told them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so they can't be mad at you.
Nah.
Did that work?
Soften the blow.
Took the plate.
Did it work?
We thank glory to God be the glory.
Fam, because I went from.
Bawo used to be extremely overweight. It was that moment.
Do you believe any of this?
That
man's full of lies.
That stress.
That's why again, the South African. When you go back to SA, they're gonna be like, "You went on that guy's podcast."
I survived Global Citizen Fest unharmed.
Were they harmed?
That was crazy.
They didn't have street lights on, and the security that handled the event handled it wrong. I got out of there.
I was at home watching that shit. I'm like,
awareness was just awareing, and I was like, let me get out of here.
And your NEPA instincts kicked in.
Absolutely,
you have to.
What?
They have to.
The minute the sun started going down, I said, where are the lights that are supposed to power?
It's not kicking in.
It's not even kicking out. It's not kicking in or out. I need to go. Because what happened was once the sun started going down, people started like getting
panicking and all.
Trampling each other. Some people were like, the security guards are being accused of like assaulting people, like sexually, random crazy stuff.
What?
I don't know how they ever I don't know how PR on that didn't.
Yeah, 'cause
Damn, I was
don't
watching
think
it online. And
travel.
like they cut it as soon as like Trevor Noah started talking. I'm like, oh, Beyonce's
No,
about
it was wild.
Are you a Trevor Noah fan?
super.
Oh, amazing.
No,
Shouts
because
to Trevor Noah.
I feel like the country loves him, but I'm always like, are there people that are like, it's
Nah,
not my
he's-
cup of
he's
tea
amazing.
type thing.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you been on his show yet?
No.
We're gonna manifest that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trevor Noah.
Yes.
Trevor Noah, put your boy
Let's go.
on the show.
You're a
So
safe
that
brother,
y'all could
dude.
talk about South African stuff and I could be in the corner.
Saying,
You know what I'm saying, Aisha.
Ish.
he just keeps flexing and I can't pick it up.
But you
Like,
know what? I respect it because the same way never mind. No, I'm not gonna do it. No.
Do it.
No, we good. I respect the clip. Yo, if I had a superpower and nobody else could do it, I would flex that shit all day.
Of course.
And that's why I say people be dancing all over the place and clicking all
As
over the
they
place.
should.
And we can't do it.
If I could simultaneously click and dance, bro,
You wouldn't be here right now.
where would I be?
Tour dates.
Thank you. So you could think you could dance. Come see Tune Day.
Hey.
He's a horrible dancer, by the
I'm
way.
a horrible clicker
see,
too.
I can
Horrible.
see.
No,
I'm
no.
a horrible
very
clicker too. So
bad. He has 2 moves. 2 moves.
He's a liar.
Was it
I
like-
have
was it
I have 3 at least. Come
two.
on. At least
Let's
3.
see
He does
Let's go.
he does the half shoki
The half shoki.
Oh, it doesn't finish it. No, but I get that.
The half shoki
because
is
the knees
nuts.
aren't there,
Yeah,
so he can't.
yeah.
Really,
And where are your knees?
I can shoki.
But your knees are not there. So what was the point of adding?
Not all. I'm half,
why were you adding
half
at my
empty.
knees?
I'm half empty.
So, okay.
Yours is done. Yours is
Okay,
done.
thank you.
There's that, and then he does the little.
Can you off his mic, please?
He
Can
does
you
the
just
little-
shots his mic?
He does
off?
the little.
No
hand.
shit, that shit
This,
Just
this is the one he does when his when we
Bawo,
see him,
you are not-
when you see you know how you see your friend and you're like, oh shit. My boy be like,
Bawo's no longer. Bawo's not invited to
But
no
I
brides.
like that. I like that.
That's
Don't invite him to no brides in the future.
that's it. No, because he can't dance, you can't dance.
First of all,
and I can't dance.
no.
For a South African,
He can't rap.
He can-
Your knees don't work.
Mhm.
And my awareness of babes that aren't gonna ruin my life don't work. Right? We all have our strengths and our weaknesses. Let's focus on our strengths. You know what I'm saying? We're all here. We're all enjoying life. You trans Ghanaian. You know, I'm trans
He
South
can't-
African.
Listen,
He's
we
trans
all
American.
can't dance.
We're all here.
We're all
happy
no,
family.
We can't dance, and he can't dance as much as other South Africans.
Yeah.
So we'll put it like
Okay.
that.
That's true.
We'll put it like that.
That's true.
Kiki.
I was watching the videos, and I was here ready to get steps from Muzi. and I
How was that experience?
No, it wasn't. There was no.
Nah.
Like the music part, I'm like, this is amazing. I'm like, all right, let me watch some performance.
Nah. It's just like dad moves the whole time.
I like it though, because then I feel comfortable. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't
You
feel
didn't
like,
you didn't listen to Mama Dance enough.
I
You didn't.
that's your favorite. I have my favorite.
Love it. Which one is your favorite?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Mcane.
Oh, Mngane.
See?
There was no way. Oh, Mngane.
You talking
Mngane.
Nane.
Kane?
Yo,
You know,
so
I
song,
just
song.
Nane.
How do you for that album? How do you like pronounce? Do you say ZENO or ZENO?
My brother. After I researched you and I kept seeing things I can't pronounce,
You just
I've
stopped?
been vibing out. Because
Oh,
I
okay,
really love
okay.
that song. And, there's a light tongue click in the song. And I was like, like how you're hearing something and you're just
Yeah,
trying
you're
to,
just like,
you're
yeah,
trying
you're
to
trying
catch
to grab
it.
it. It's like-
It's just not happening. It bothers my soul. It absolutely bothers my soul. I feel like a tourist just like that's doing too much in a space.
Yeah.
So I'm just here like, let me just
let it
good
be.
job, guys. You're doing great over there. I can't pronounce it.
I
but
was
it really bothered me that he goes,
most of the records that I love are in English. I just coincidentally.
I might have to go find a new favorite song so I can
the
pronounce it.
title, and then when I say in English, I mean the titles are in English.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I can pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't. He just shrugged and said it.
Good Vibes Only sounds like it was made in Lagos, but that's just my opinion.
The new one, Chicago.
A Day in Chicago.
A Day in Chicago
Love
was
that
really
record.
good as well. I can pronounce all the words in that.
Shout outs. I'm proud of you.
You should think about a New York title.
I'm proud of you.
Please. A Day in Chicago?
A Day in Chicago.
Yeah.
Don't Chicago it. Don't do that.
Hey!
See,
Let's go. That's how you actually say it.
Wow. He talked to the Native Americans that named Chicago and said, okay, this is how, if you're in South Africa.
a day in Chicago.
If you're
please.
in South
Please.
Africa.
So I'm gonna make that my favorite song since I can pronounce all the words in that song. So when I say, "Oh, have you heard A Day in Chicago?" Because now
That's to pronounce it.
I really have to say, "Have you heard MCANE by Muzi?"
No. Have you heard MC No Bars first?
Oh my God.
Yo, you got to rap.
History.
It's history.
I could just see him with them colorful jeans, just bopping.
It's the Wicked Funk. What was it? The Wicked.
No.
Witness the
Funk.
Witness the Funk.
See, Wicked Funk sounds like it's like the tether form of Witness the Funk.
No, I could just see him them skinny colorful jeans just
The upside down. When they go to the upside down,
Them jeans change colors.
they're all like, "Oh my God, a Wicked Funk CD!"
Right.
They go back. It's Witness the Funk. It's like, this is wrong.
This is wrong. Now the jeans are colorful. Like, what's happening?
Now the jeans are monochrome. Everything's monotone. Everything's just cream color.
Oh my God. No. Go
Wicked
from regular Levi's.
Wicked Funk and all their uniforms
and it's baggy
color.
jeans.
Oh yeah, they're not skinny anymore.
With
Oh
visors,
my God.
goggles.
Oh yeah, I could see him OD hip hop look.
Wicked Funk, 100%.
Wicked. Please stop saying
Nah,
that. Witness the funk.
I like it.
Witness. No, you don't.
What were the other names of your groups? You said there was multiple groups.
That was just that one.
Witness
Oh no, we used to call ourselves college boys earlier on.
CCB is nuts.
Was it BOIS or regular boys?
BOYZ.
Z?
Yeah.
Z.
Z, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay, I can see that.
Boys.
But I could easily see it being BOIZ.
yeah, just
Like I actually already said, I was like, oh,
Damn, they missed out. That's why it didn't work. That's why it didn't work.
You know?
Them talks would have been different. But the acronym for Witness the Funk is for where we are right now.
Yo, I'm gonna.
The
Yo,
studio.
can you imagine like hitting up Stogie team like, yo, do you remember MC No Bars? And it's like, yeah, hey, I remember that. I remember him. He was dope.
I'm so mad at your SA accent.
I'm just-
like, it
yo.
bothers me.
Please do that. Please
It
do that.
bothers me.
Nope. Just to see what
I
he's
feel
saying.
like
never again.
I could just see you in line behind Idris Elba trying to be Nelson
Well,
Mandela.
first of all, put some respect for my name. I would not be behind Idris Elba. I'd be behind Pearl Tusi. All right.
Put to see.
Like don't put me behind.
No, like trying to be
Idris.
Nelson. Oh, the role
If you want to put me
of Nelson
behind
Mandela.
somebody, put me behind. Never mind.
A thick South African woman.
Would you act?
Would I?
Yeah.
I've kind of dabbled.
Oh snap! Like
Funny enough.
You
She's the homie. Shout outs to Pearl.
You have
Shout outs
that,
to Pearl.
you have that energy.
No, that
You could see
Pearl's
it, right?
actually, Pearl's actually.
And
the
do
homie.
you know he used to rap as well?
Oh my
is it?
God, Bawo,
Let's
you're
go.
not supposed to tell. You're not supposed to tell people these things.
Hey, but he's wearing the 2 Chainz thing, so it's like,
You
Oh,
see it.
wow.
It makes sense. That's the rapper look.
yeah,
The rapper.
You dress like you're going to a strip club.
thin chains.
Very
dressed
rapper,
like a
very
bunch of
rapperish.
sick-
Like you're about to go spend money on somebody's daughter.
That's nuts.
You don't
Let's go.
support?
First of all, we always support the sex workers.
Okay, then.
We,
So I
I'm
just
saying
wanna make sure.
this is a
Pro.
female friendly pro women podcast.
Uh-huh.
We love our women. You know what I'm
But
saying
is there a butt there?
there's always but.
Oh.
Hey,
Thank you.
Ding.
Thank you. Is there a but there? Do you know me? What kind of question is that?
Please. That's what you want to stand behind? Not
I always want to stand behind.
Okay,
Don't do
cool. Okay, no, just making sure. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. So we're gonna move on, Muzi, to you performing outside. You know, I know you said you would go to Durban and perform early on. How was that like? How did that start? Was it a manager? Or was it your crew that put you on? How did you get?
Yeah,
those
it was just like us, like going to, I guess they were promoters, but we didn't know that that's what they were at the time. It was just like the person that's putting up the talent show at school, and we'd just try to get a slot and like try to perform that way. And then when I started working, when like after school, like when I started like working with John, then we started like doing it like professionally.
Shout outs to John.
Shout out to John, man.
Big up, John.
You know.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's like then it started like being, but then at the time, even when I was doing that, I was DJing because it was like because I remember I wanted to make beats, and then I figured out that like I could perform my beats by DJing them. So it's like
Brilliant.
started like just like it was a way of me empowering myself really,
Of course.
and so that went on for a while until I was playing this gig, right? And like they cut my set to like 5 minutes.
That's the worst.
It's the worst thing in the world. I'm like,
The worst.
what am I gonna
The
do?
whole plan.
But it builds character. It builds character.
It does.
When you
It does.
when you have it's happened to me. You DJing somewhere and you're like, oh, I invited all my friends. Everybody's excited to see you.
Yeah.
You're thinking your set's gonna go for at least 45 minutes. Then they cut you at like 30. You'd even play the
You didn't
that
get into
joint-
like the meat of like
I guarantee you had a record. You're like, yo, at
when I hit him with
28 minutes, at that 28 minute mark, I'm gonna drop this and shut it down. Then they cut you off at like 24, and you're like,
and I'm like, so they cut it down, and I had like 5 minutes.
oh man, why'd they cut you though? Don't tell me they cut you for like another artist.
Of course they did.
They always do. They always do.
Of course they did. Artists was bigger than me. You know when people are like they just decide to have a jam session
Right.
into your
Yeah,
set.
literally. Is that artist still big now? You don't have to name the artist, but is that or like compare them from then till now? Or have they maintained their?
No.
If they're not, send me their page. Let's cross them out. But if they are big, don't do that.
We will
But
put
that's not-
Muti on them. Don't worry.
Oh wow.
Quick fast.
Quick fast.
Let's go.
He knows. We don't do juju in South Africa. We do Muti.
Oh my God.
Am I lying?
Again,
No, you don't.
Thank you. We don't do juju in South Africa. We go to the
Get
village and we tell the aunties, hey,
Hey, this one is bothering me.
this one is bothering me.
is it picture a name or just?
That one I can't.
Okay, you can't get into.
I don't
okay.
get that deep. You know, I'm a child of God.
Is it Ish?
Hey,
I'm a child of God.
Okay.
Me, I don't go there. I just
You don't-
auntie.
you just
This person is
observe.
paining me.
And
This person is paining
Do you
my
think
mouth.
that's what happens with you, like with like?
Yikes! Nope. Don't even. Nope.
Because you
You know,
mentioned
you know what it is? It's like when you know that there are known unknowns
oh my.
Yeah.
And also,
and also unknown knowns. I prefer to not even think about those things because
it's a
It's
different
peaceful.
realm.
It's
It's
peaceful.
It's a
peaceful.
different realm.
It's
you know?
peaceful.
But either way, we have Jesus, So we
Let's go.
pray
And
you
he,
know, always
he
protect,
does a
always
lot
covered.
of time work. So
100%. I don't partake in the that sort of energy anymore that would make anyone go in that
you don't
direction.
grab the Muzi and
go.
have
No. I don't even rep that
Muzi
shit. Mm-mm.
more.
I just know people that, are comfortable.
Let's
If they ever had to go that direction, you
Yeah.
must have done something really, really,
really
crazy.
bad.
Really
Yeah.
bad. Like you got engaged to someone and then stood them up and then like got
And
together
like,
with their best friend
okay,
or
you'll
something.
see.
Have you ever watched that movie Kedibone?
No.
So good. South
check it
African movie. I forgot the actress's name, but basically there was
Did you watch it in SA or?
no. I watched it here. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's
No,
really
I thought
good.
you were doing a
I need
Netflix.
to
and,
check it out.
I thought you were doing a Netflix and chill. while
No.
you were in SA.
I mean, it wasn't.
He probably
SA.
was.
It wasn't SA.
I mean, he took a drive from Port Elizabeth to get
Right. There's only so much you do.
first
If
fact,
you're not, right.
Shout out.
Beautiful view. Like,
you know,
romantic.
say,
the
Right.
actress
Gotta-
is Natasha Tahani.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't checked it out.
She's amazing, by the way.
okay, send that through. I'm going to check it out.
Hi, Natasha.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Eye contact.
not Aish. You said Aish.
No, make the eye contact. Tell us how
No, but Asia is like many. It has many meanings. That was
Can you
like.
imagine Yoruba demon face?
Is that your?
That's the your body, my face?
It looks like you're sleepy.
Wow, it looks like I'm sleeping. It's great to see. That's why when we go to South Africa, it's because you think we're sleeping. That's why you end up sleeping off.
Is that a threat?
No, never.
Oh,
I didn't say-
sounded
I
like
wasn't
a
saying it
That sounded like a Muti promise for a second.
Muti
That's
promise is nuts.
you sleep off.
No, I was
Hey,
that way.
just hold on.
I was that way. That's hilarious. All right, back to the DJing.
Cut your set short.
Yeah, cut your set short.
Yeah. And then I was like, I only have enough time for one song. So I remember like I played like this like remix that I had, and then I DJ'd in like my song, and then I was like, let me just take the mic and perform it because I was already like singing on it on record. And that started me doing the whole like DJ performing like back and forth thing. So it actually helped me.
So it's like call and response. Like he would say things and you would have the crowd.
Yeah, so I don't do no. I just performed the song, but it was like more because I was like, man, people are not even gonna see me. I'm in this dark little like corner on the side, like I'm supposed to DJ for 5 minutes. It's gonna sound like background music.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just like take like use this opportunity, and then started DJing and performing then. So it was like the sort of progression of it has been organic. I've been like pushed into these spaces where I needed to like empower myself, and then now I'm just like doing that now.
No, I know. And obviously with doing that, you've gotten a lot of recognition. You've gotten love from artists outside of SA and SA. What was reaction like when you get a member of Coldplay like, yeah, this boy is bad? Like, what was that like?
Bro, like, again, that was crazy also because I was billed as a DJ in Afropunk, for Afropunk Paris. But like the way it was, like the DJ like setup was like in front of me like this, but behind me was the stage. But the stage had like curtains because I think Burna was playing after or something. But like there was a bit of like
Gap.
there was a gap there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just jump onto this thing, perform my songs, come back and DJ. So I was doing that. So I was still like doing my sort of DJ performance thing, but like I had to just like climb up onto the stage every time, jump back down. It was just like crazy,
hilarious.
you know. But in me doing that, I didn't know that like Chris Martin was in the crowd.
That's
so
fire.
So I was just like, you know, I'm in Paris. Like I'm gonna make sure that they see what I do.
This N-word in Paris. I'm with you, my brother.
First of all,
Exactly.
this word in Paris.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Yo, this click and flex you have is
I think you guys should have like accounts. You should have accounts of how many like
clicks that you're making. Like you add in an alphabet every second.
Ain't nobody with my.
What? Ain't nobody fucking with your
Ain't
what?
nobody with my.
Hey.
Hey,
Hit him for a second.
hey, I like that. So yeah, I was doing that, and when I finished performing, like he was waiting for me like backstage.
Oh,
and
that's
he was
wild.
like, "Yo, like that's one of the best things I've ever seen."
That's fine.
And then he was like, "They have an album coming out, and do I want to like do a remix and work on that?"
That's amazing.
And I was like, "What?"
Yes.
So
Did you do it? You did it?
yeah, so John and I were like on our way back home. We're like, oh, it was crazy, it's crazy. By the time we get home to like our hotel, like he had already sent the email and everything. I'm like,
That's amazing.
That's
oh snap, he actually meant it, you
That's
know?
awesome.
And like just from that point on, he's been like super supportive, man.
That's awesome. How did you meet Stormzy?
Stormzy, Nando's had started doing a music program because they had like a lot of restaurants in the UK.
Shout outs to Nando's. The UK Nando's don't bang as hard as the SA Nando's, but we're not gonna go there. It's fine.
Really? So I say
The petty petty does not bang as hard.
It's not as hard. It's not as like saucy,
It's
right?
not that saucy.
word? Okay.
But it's
It's still fire.
still fire.
It's
But
just
like
not.
it's
like when you go to. It's like when you eat
no.
KFC here, but then you go to Jamaica and it's like, wow, why don't we have KFC like this?
The chicken is different.
You
I
can-
think
you
like
can feel the pain.
They change it slightly for like the sort of palette of like where they actually
And mass production.
We've
and
talked
all
about
that
this
stuff,
before. Remember
yeah.
when you eat chicken in Nigeria, you can feel the journey that the chicken went through. You can feel,
No, for real.
right? You can taste the
character.
the strength,
The character.
and the determination
The shock.
of that chicken, all the way to the end.
Yes.
All the way to
you don't think the chicken?
all the way to the end.
Yes. Oh,
But when you eat the chicken
you
here,
have
they're just
never-
fat.
The chicken here, they don't even
They
stretch.
just pump them with water.
Bro. They don't even know what it is.
They just stand there like this.
Not once.
They're in the coop just like this.
Bro, they ain't see the sun.
Lazy.
They ain't see the
Soft
sun.
life,
Lazy.
man.
Soft life
They
chicken.
soft life.
Soft life
They
chicken.
Soft life.
yeah.
Nah, for real.
No wonder they call them chicken tender.
Oh, wow. That was good. That was good. I'm not even going to front.
Wow.
That was good. I'm
Chicken
impressed.
Tender.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Oh man,
That one took a bit to.
I don't know how you deal with this all the time.
Hey, I don't know how to deal with myself. I don't know.
That sounds.
All right.
Yeah, please. We're going to move on because you're going to take it too far. So, yes.
Nando's.
So yeah, so they wanted to a lot of I guess their customers in the UK thought that Nando's was Portuguese, right?
Yes.
But Nando's is South African.
Correct.
So they wanted to sort of like stop making that connect so that people could like know that it's a South African brand. And they figured like the best way to do that would be through music. So they started a music exchange program, and Stormzy and I were like the guinea pigs of it. So
How did you get involved with Nando's, though?
SoundCloud. That's
awesome.
Like I think a friend of ours was like, yo, Nando's wants to start this music program and like just send them your music and stuff. And then we sent it to them and they're like, okay, cool, let's do it. It was very like easy going. Like, and yeah, so I was I went to the UK and then I brought Stormzy back to South Africa.
That's awesome.
So that's how I made him.
That's really cool.
So how was time? Go ahead.
But even with the Nando's thing with the Portuguese stuff, but aren't the two founders one of them Portuguese?
But both of them are South African, but I think like they Portuguese with regards to like their lineage.
Yes, I think they're of Portuguese descent.
Yeah.
But from what I remember reading about the founders, they both worked at like an advertising company together, hated it, quit, and then were like, they used to get lunch when they worked at an advertising company at this Portuguese spot.
Yeah.
But it was poorly run. I guess it was going out of business. So they decided to quit their jobs at the advertising company and buy that restaurant that they used to be for lunch at. And then they expanded and made different locations and called it.
It started with like one like
it's literally like one store, and then they made a bunch of changes.
It is.
So.
It's crazy. So they did that because like they're very big with like art and just like supporting artists in that way. So and that's how like Stormzy and I got to meet.
What was your time in London like?
It was amazing. It was felt very fast because it was like. I don't know, like London, it's big. Everything is moving, everything is loud. And
do you remember where in London you were? Like what
Camden.
Okay, Camden Town.
Yeah, like but it was a really like dope experience. Like I got to I guess understand like what grime was because I just thought everything was UK rap, but like Stormzy like broke it down for me and when it was time for him to come to South Africa, like usually when people go to South Africa, like you go to like the big cities. So you either choose to go to Cape Town or Durban or Joburg. But I was like, everyone comes and does that. Like, so I wanted to actually take him like home, like to like see where I'm from. And so I took him back to Empangeni and that was interesting. You know, like I took him to Durban. And he got to experience, the funniest part was because in Durban, like we have like these minibus, I call them taxis, and they play like gqom, like really loud, like in the taxi.
It's like a club on wheels.
It's like a club on wheels.
It's literally a club on wheels.
Next to you.
Bro.
Yeah,
you want to hear that.
You don't want to hear the person. You're just going where you're going. It's like part of the culture because that's how gqom was moving, really. Like that's how the music moves, and people get to hear new songs and stuff like that. So
is it radio or they have their play?
No. It's just the taxi driver that controls.
Yeah. That controls.
That's
the
the DJ. Yeah.
So he's also
just playing
active.
Things that he likes.
He's actively finding music. Okay.
Yeah.
So do artists like reach out to bus drivers?
Yeah. So you can actually go and give him like a CD and stuff like that.
And if he likes it,
just figure it out.
Yeah. So Stormzy used to do that and he hated it. He hated it so much. He's like, why is it so loud? Why is it so loud?
Culture shock. Shout out to Stormzy though, friend of the
show. So that was good, and that's how that came.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
That's
dope.
cool.
I can't even just throwing your music out there. Next thing you know, you're kicking it with Stormzy and showing him your town.
Yo, it is. But my life has been like that. It's like it's never been like
irregular.
Yeah, or super planned. But like when something happens, it just happens, and it's like this huge thing. And like,
perfect segue. I was gonna ask you, what was the first project you put out that made you feel like, yo, like it's happening?
Yeah. Oh,
'cause I have an idea.
It wasn't. I think it wasn't a project at first. I did this thing where I came up with like an alias for myself, and I was like, yo, if I make a remix of my own song, I know that this like remix will hit back at home because I sort of like studied the sort of like the market. It's like if you make a piano remix right now and you make it really good, like it's probably gonna hit back at home. At the time, what was big was like house music. So when that happened and it was like 50 most played songs like in the country at the time, I was like, oh, but no one knew it was me because I came with like I
getting a double bag?
I called it like another name, and I said it was remixed by someone else, but it was me. And so that was like the first time, and I was like, oh man, like something's actually connected.
What year was that?
This is 2017.
Awesome.
2017. And then 2018, I dropped an album called Afrovision. And that was like...
I remember. Because I was working at a streaming company at that time.
Oh.
And I remember listening to Afrovision and going, wow, these records are interesting. Because at that time, I was familiar with like Something Soweto,
yeah,
Kabza, just like a lot of the artists that were making like what is now I'm a Piano. Like I'm a Piano obviously was that, but people weren't calling it that necessarily.
Yeah.
Because everybody was so focused on
Yeah,
so I think that's
but it was like the sort of mid-tempo house era. It was that time with Sano Musician in them.
Sanel.
Yeah. So when that happened, it was just like, okay, you know. So that was the moment for me. Where it was like, oh, something is happening. Because before that, it had just been like I'd been doing a lot of like ads. I'd been like touring a lot, but I wasn't really showing myself as much because I didn't really want to be like in the forefront of it. I just wanted to like get the bag.
What was your favorite record from that project?
Afrovision, Bantu Space Odyssey.
Okay.
I love that song.
I'm gonna play that again.
I love that song.
Play that again. And thankfully something I can pronounce. Selfish guy.
Do I sound like a selfish guy? That's
No, not you. Him.
No.
Him. He's the selfish guy.
Okay.
I mean, but he gave me something I could pronounce.
But you know,
so
it creates the conversation though.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just thinking about myself.
Because you are
Also selfish.
okay. I just want us to get.
I'm not saying I'm not
Get the
selfish.
point across.
For point
I'm not saying I'm not, but he's also selfish.
All I want to do is get my points.
Across.
That's it.
Oh, God, please leave me alone.
Name them all. Name them all in English.
Leaf.
Yes.
Leaf.
Yes. I was
Me.
Oh.
Alone.
Okay, so yeah, influences. Right? That was horrible.
Thank you.
It's so bad.
Was
Like he
alone,
does it.
like-
He does it with so much conviction.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
you were like,
have to
did
laugh.
I miss
It's like
something?
I'm just trying to relate.
that's why I was like, does he do acting? Because it's so convincing.
oh
but it's
my
like,
God.
I'll be like,
But this
whoa.
is why I wanted to relate to no bars. Like no. Sorry, my bad. All right, we good. No, we're good. We're fine.
I do my breathing exercises before.
Yeah. I think
Just
I
to
think you
choose
have
peace.
to.
Just to choose peace.
Yeah.
Cool. So Afrovision drops.
Yeah.
It blows up everywhere. It's covered by everyone. The reception is positive.
Yeah.
Talk to us about
How many girls? I'm sorry. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
great.
You're
See?
right. Good question.
Distracted.
Good question. Yeah, I'm sorry.
you have a relationship. You have a relationship with a-trak, right?
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
A-trak. So that is he followed me on my Instagram, and I was like, oh snap. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know that when like someone that like you've seen on like TV or whatever follows you, you're like, what did they see? I hope they saw something good.
Yeah.
Like so he followed me, and then we're like talking in like DMs and stuff, and then he was like, yo, he loves the music.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we started like, it was very much like a music conversation. And sometimes those are rare to come by in the music industry because everyone wants to talk about like what they have or who they're with and stuff. Like he was just talking about the music. Oh, I love this, I love that. And obviously I'm a fan. I'm talking about Duck Sauce. I'm talking about all these other things that he does. And that relationship has also been like an organic one. I couldn't have like made that. It just like happened, you know. Like I think some like a guy called Matt like sent it to him. Matt is like a good friend of ours, and like I guess he liked what he heard, and then we just started like having that conversation.
Yeah, A-trak's a friend. He speaks highly of you.
A-trak is cool, man. Like you know, I like when I meet like people that are just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And whenever he like brings up an artist, it's like, okay, he sees, because it's never, oh, this artist is like super hot. And then he jumps on, he sees it like 2 years early.
Yeah.
And then everybody else sees it. And then he's just like, okay, on to the next.
Yeah. I told y'all.
Duck Sauce is his side project. You know, he does like a bunch of remixes. Like he has Fool's Gold, his label. But then there's Duck Sauce, which is like a duo that he puts out strictly house records.
Gotcha.
Like
Yeah.
Four on the Floor, fire shit.
Dance on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's been cool. He's been amazing.
So did Mama come out? The Mama EP came out after Afrovision?
Yeah, so it's Afrovision, then it's an EP called Stimela Secolite.
Which I definitely cannot pronounce. One more time?
Stimela Secolite means like
Spell it.
Sti or D?
Sti.
Sti?
Stimela,
Stimela.
a train.
Okay.
That's what a Stimela is.
Ooh.
And Secolite is gold. Train of
Secolite.
Gold.
Stimela Secolite.
Secolite.
Oh, Stimela Secolite.
Is Secolite is Adekunle's cousin.
Okay.
That's where the
please.
gold comes from.
Adekunle gold, please.
Adekunle Stecolite.
Stimela
Stimela
Secolite.
Stecolite. Stimela Secolite.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
I got the dictionary. I got to zoom into English dictionary. It's the most complicated thing I've ever tried to read. But
It makes your
yo, I went to a bookstore
easier.
and that shit was this thick. And
What, the book?
The book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're so ridiculous.
All right, cool.
You're so ridiculous.
No, yeah, so Stimela
Right, go.
Secolite.
Stimula Secolite.
yeah. So I dropped that, and then I dropped ZENO, and
Not ZENO.
not ZENO.
Not our homie ZENO.
ZENO is a
ZENO.
philosopher guy.
Yeah.
What does ZENO mean?
It's my daughter's name.
Oh.
ZENO.
You have a daughter.
Yeah.
Look,
I
see,
did
it's a
not-
family affair now. Wow.
I saw a picture and I wasn't sure because I feel like you spoke about a niece before.
I spoke about a niece before in Afrovision, but like I sort of manifested my kid.
So that's why I was
if I have a daughter, and then the daughter.
So pops, what? Do it then. Do what you said.
Father manifested me. Literally,
yeah, literally.
manifested you.
So
Yeah,
one child.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, that, and then ZENO, it's just like short for Zeno Buhle, which is her name.
ZENOB.
ZENO ZENOKUHLE.
There was no I was
Is that
getting
no
that.
cool?
Kuhle.
Kool-Aid.
Kuhle.
Yeah, you
Kuhle.
Cool. Yeah.
No, you people say it. Say it.
You
No,
people.
no, I'm not. I didn't say you people. You'd probably say it like
Zeno
Kuhle.
Zeno Kuhle.
Yeah, but how do you say it?
Kuhle.
Kool-Aid.
Zeno Kuhle.
Like you gotta let a breath out. Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
There
it's
was.
a bit.
I was just gonna say. There was no way I was getting that without you repronouncing that.
Yeah.
I completely missed the K in it.
Kool-Aid.
I know Buchle is a.
Yeah.
I know
Heard
that one.
What does that mean? I've heard
Hey.
that. What does that mean?
He knows what it means. He knows
It's just
what
the
it
name?
means.
Because I've heard it
He
before.
knows what it means.
Please.
It means that
Oh. Okay. So anyway, Zeno,
the Yash was looking Buchle.
you
know, She's a nice.
afford
She's
it.
nice,
You
but
really coulda.
we are here because she's Buchle.
she got the
That's why.
Pretty much.
You know, that's why.
Oh man, that's funny.
you should not be joining in. You're a family man.
Literally.
You out here talking with him about the buffalo.
Yo, first of all, I'm always gonna be down for the Buchle.
Okay.
Of course.
Why? Because why
He's an
not?
SA man.
BYN.
He's
Because
a SA
why
I
not?
don't even think SA men see other women as thick outside of SA women.
We kind of don't.
Yeah. Like, yeah, because
We don't. That's so
like,
true.
like, bro, you step out the country and it's just like everybody's
SA really,
SCO.
SA really stands for superior assets.
Sets.
Superior assets.
Yeah, let's relax.
Oh man,
No, I could imagine like it's like
I can't believe we segue from my daughter to the
that is so
superior ass. What?
yo, this is nuts. This is all right, let's get back. Let's get back.
Oh
Let's
man,
from
please.
ass-
from
assets to
family man.
nuts.
Yo, this is a family
lot
affair.
going
Yeah,
on.
this is no, it's not me, it's him.
You're gonna blame me? That's crazy.
So
Oh,
back
man.
to album title.
You're projecting.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
please, bring it back in.
Yeah, Zeno, and then Zeno drops 2019.
Mhm.
2020, I lose my mom.
Sorry.
My condolences.
And then that's when the Mama EP drops.
Yes.
And then Intergalactic dropped after that.
Gotcha.
Intergalactic.
Yeah.
That project, I listened to it straight through. Fire.
Thank you.
It was long, but it was fire.
Yeah.
And there's normally when tracks when it's more than like 14, 15 songs,
Yeah, obviously
That's
your
some
brain
throwaway.
goes,
my brain is like,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Like I'm the same,
Yeah.
but I had to, like it's like I had to make an album like that. Like it's probably gonna be like my longest album.
Mhm.
But it's like the idea of that albums are dead. And I was just like, as an artist, I need to have one.
No, you
album.
sequenced it. That's what I'm saying. You sequenced it well. And I think in this age, I think a lot of artists make music for like the DSPs and it's quick and it's meant to just be like quickly digested.
It's like it's like a compilation.
It's just like
singles.
boom, it's out versus
Yeah.
telling a story.
Yeah.
And everything is flowing and you switch up the tempos.
Yeah.
Enough where it's like it felt like okay, every 5 tracks is a different EP.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank
well,
you.
the man is talented. So
Very much so.
it is what it is. So how has time in America been? Because I obviously you're checking out different cities and state. How's the experience been?
It's been interesting, man. It's been very like eye-opening also. Just like learning, I guess, the brand of America versus what America actually
really is,
is.
It's your first time here
It's my first time actually experiencing it.
as a trans American. Got it. No,
As a trans New Yorker. New
No,
Yorker,
yeah.
New Yorker. I go into your other cities and states.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like going into and actually like seeing like the people and not just having like more so like a curated experience, but actually like seeing the place for what it is. So that's been like super interesting.
Love
for
that.
me. You
What
know?
have you liked, not liked, food?
The food
Not a
I'm
fan?
sorry, guys.
Hey, he said there's not enough.
I'm sorry.
You like spicy or food? Is that what?
I just like flavor. It doesn't.
Hey!
It doesn't
So
have to
what
be
have you
spicy.
had? What
Well,
have
first
you
of all,
had?
well, no, not what have you had. Where have you been? To say
So,
what have you
Because we're food people.
had?
So,
He's actually a
Yes.
chef, low key.
Oh, it's nice.
And one
Shout
day
outs,
we're
bro.
going to open up restaurants like
That'll be
Nando's.
fire.
But instead of Nando's, we're going to call it something that's more.
bootleg.
Hey.
Welcome to bootleg.
Hey. Hey.
Yashi chops.
I went to.
Sorry.
I was in I was in LA.
Okay.
Oh, that's why.
Hate it.
That's why.
and-
Hate it.
You already
Why?
told us
Why?
everything. LA doesn't have good
LA
African
is
food.
LA is so like it's where you go to meet pretentious people.
And it's gentrified. It's gentrified African food.
Oh yeah, food.
Okay.
If you
okay.
went to
I don't know about people because I didn't stay there like long enough. But that's what America feels like. America
LA
feels
is
feels
LA
like
has great
gentrified
food, but not
food.
great African.
We got to take Muzi to this.
It feels like gentrified food, like the whole thing. Like,
no.
like
How long do you
the
in New York
bagel
for?
is gentrified.
Everything's gentrified because everything is gluten free
and
and
healthy.
vegan.
Yeah. It's a different
Everything is
But it's like
avocados.
you get that out like ultra vegan, and then you get like fast food. It's
Yeah.
like there's no like in between. There's no like.
Correct. But
Like-
think about who's eating both. The people that are eating fast food don't give a shit about their health, and the people that are eating all the healthy stuff are too pretentious to actually like.
But the healthy stuff doesn't like. It's not like. It wasn't fresh.
It's stuck.
It wasn't fresh.
There are certain places you go and you'll get really
on
fresh.
neighborhood.
Which
too,
okay.
Like you go to Mendocino Farms. I'm not gonna.
Where's that?
There's a few of them. They're
Okay.
like a chain of like healthy.
Oh, okay.
It's not fast food, but it's healthy.
Oh,
You can like pick and go.
Yeah.
You can also sit down and eat there. Then there's like Lemonade, which is like fast food, healthy,
okay.
cleaner food. There's a list. I mean,
Yo,
they
yeah,
just
my
the problem
taste-
is sometimes they're like not as flavorful.
My
as,
taste,
like-
my taste buds are just like.
How long do you in New York?
Did you catch that?
No, it clicked. It clicked.
It's just like the whole time. I'm just like,
How long
man.
are you here for?
I'm
in
here
New York?
for New York. Leaving tomorrow, I think, but I'm back on Sunday.
Okay, so when you come back, we'll take you out to eat.
Please.
Yeah, we'll take you out to eat
Please.
if you're here.
Absolutely.
You just tell us what you like.
Absolutely.
Just tell us the type of food you like, because there's.
oh no, we
But like,
we enjoy
went,
life here.
I went to a really good like I had really good tacos in Chicago.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that was like, oh, I'm like, oof.
So you-
ooh.
So, were you a taco person before having it there? Because I
Nah.
think taco is the best thing man has ever created.
But where are the best tacos in America, in your opinion?
In America,
your opinion.
definitely, I'll give LA streets some. I'll give
Yeah.
Texas.
For me,
I
I'll
had
say
red-
Texas.
Yeah,
I've had
Texas
the
had
best
really good
tacos in
tacos.
my life in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a good taco spot in Harlem I'll take you to.
Please.
They open to 4 a.m., so it's like really,
Oh,
really
okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
The tacos, he has to try chimmy.
Yeah, there's I think like if aliens came
Yeah.
and like give me one thing
Not if
or else
Not if
I'm blowing this place up. I'm starting with tacos.
Fair enough.
Because it's simple, it's quick. You pick what you want. The protein, you can
Yeah.
wild out with extra veggies and all. I really think tacos is.
and then a chopped cheese. You need to have a chopped cheese before.
Oh
you eat.
yeah, while you're in New York.
What's that?
It's basically a chopped hamburger with
Okay.
the best seasoning. So you're gonna get the flavor that you're looking for, and like lettuce, tomatoes, secret sauce, and then they put it in a.
Secret sauce here is like Thousand Islands.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Put the secret sauce and you'll just put mayo.
Why are you shouting?
We're not getting you this idea. He doing too much. He letting the secrets out early.
You know, he works for Nando's, so it's an agenda.
Oh, yeah, he has
The
an
agenda must agenda. If it's not peri peri sauce,
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
if it's not peri peri, the agenda will agenda.
It's not about it being spicy.
How much did Nando's pay you to say that?
Right.
We are not sponsored. This show is not sponsored by Nando's. You are not paying us, Nando's. This show is not sponsored by Nando's. What a shame.
Oh
His
man.
next artist is gonna be switching with Jay-Z because he's big enough Nando's. They're gonna look out for you and be like, all right, since you held it down,
That's hilarious.
we'll get you in there.
We're gonna upload this to YouTube, and there's gonna be a rooster in the corner.
Right.
We didn't have any say in this. All the ads are gonna be Nando's related.
This episode is brought to you by
The Peri
and the
Peri.
peri sauce is just dropping.
Tripping.
Right.
You see, you guys are doing the advertising for me right now.
No,
like
no,
I
we're
didn't
help-
even do anything.
we're help-
No,
You're talking
I just realized the colors of the set are Nando's.
Oh wow.
Red and green.
with the red and
Wow, we were set up.
I didn't do
The man
anything.
planned it out. He's gonna be on there
We
again.
were set up. It's
He's
cool.
gonna be on there.
It's cool.
Yeah, so yeah, secret sauce.
So it's the Thousand Island
Mayo.
dressing, right? Thousand Island and some,
With a
you know,
little attitude.
a little bit of some pepper salt, and then they put it in a. What do you guys call it? Like subs here?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys call it something specific in South Africa?
Like sandwich.
Because so in America, any like major city you go to calls them differently. Sometimes they're wedges,
Oh, okay.
sometimes they're hoagies,
Yes.
subs, heroes.
Is that like what? Like a roll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
that's
long
like,
roll.
like the longer roll, and then obviously there's the round, smaller one.
Oh, okay.
Bagel, if you want.
So in the city, we call the smaller circular ones a roll.
Okay.
But the longer ones, depending on where you are, it's a
Hero.
sub or a hero.
and I think Heroes from Gyro.
What do they call it? Bread.
Bread works. Bread works.
No, efficiency. They're efficient.
He thought he was.
I thought he was saying something like Afrikaans. I was like, bread.
Right.
I was like, shit, my bad. My bad.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Nah, but definitely we gotta take you out.
Yeah.
Depends on the cuisine you're into, because I know a lot of East and Southern Africans say West Africans eat a lot of protein. Like,
Oh, you know a lot of East and Southern Africans?
yeah, family. My cousin.
Oh, that's lit.
my
Oh, your
cousin-
cousins.
I'm
Oh,
married
okay.
into a Kenyan.
Oh, so you
auntie.
married
I have a
them?
Kenyan auntie.
So how many of you met
And
married?
my uncle married a.
So you've married multiple. You're polygamous?
Is that where we're going?
You're polygamous. I didn't know that. Oh, shout outs to
Shout outs,
Bawo.
bro.
Shout outs.
and
right?
they're all happy women around me.
I'm sure they are.
Nobody's mooting me.
Hey, shout out.
Some of your Let me stop. Let me stop.
No, but depend on if you want, we could go for like Korean barbecue.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I had Korean wings. Like they had like the
Banchan?
So fuck up a wing. Their wings are
that
amazing.
thing
Yes.
was fire.
They will fuck up.
That was
wing.
fire. Also.
People hate me when I say this, but I swear by Korean fried chicken.
No, it's amazing.
Like Japanese fried chicken isn't bad, but Korean fried chicken, oh my God, double
Yeah.
fried?
No, K-Town
Yeah.
has one of the best wings.
I agree.
Yeah,
They double.
yeah.
The secret
Yeah,
is they
that's the
double
good
fry.
thing about New York is like their neighborhoods. So
Yeah.
K-Town, Korean neighborhood, Little Italy. There's a spot where Senegalese, Gambian, like French Africans are. That's where we go
Yeah.
to get our Senegalese.
Have you been to Little Durban in the city yet?
No, is it Luke Durban? Yeah.
Nope, doesn't exist.
Of course. Go on.
See,
I
you
haven't
haven't
ran into that. No, but I'm like, I haven't ran into that.
I've been to Luke Durban.
I would have known. I would have known Little Durban by their women. But yeah,
I would be living in Little Durban. I would have been in traffic
remember?
coming into this morning because wow, I was wandering yesterday in my neighborhood
Right.
and the bukhle got me.
Wow.
I was over bukhled.
Wow. Anyway, so yes, there are more neighborhoods depending on what
man.
kind of food you want to try.
Yeah.
You know, so if there's like same cuisines you're into, let us know. We'll make that happen after Sunday.
Please.
Literally.
So I gotta ask a Brenda Fassie question.
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
Cause
Damn, I did it
yes,
left. I did it left.
I grew up thinking
did
that
it
was
left.
the greatest song ever. Like I loved Brenda Fassie for
all
that
do.
song. How big is Brenda Fassie? Like growing up, like is it something the whole country knows? A part of the country? Like how big is Brenda Fassie?
She's huge. Like
Because she like Nigerians
Nigerians love Brenda.
Brenda Fassie.
she was-
Like
she
she's
was, like,
More than Miriam
like
Makeba.
super like, but like Miriam is like a bit like before, so it's like another generation.
okay.
By the time Brenda comes through, Miriam is already like a legend. Like she's already on that like.
oh
next
really?
tier.
Like she's not
Nicki
even.
versus Cardi B.
nah. More like
Lil Kim, Cardi B.
no.
Like
no.
talking about gaps.
Yeah, like yeah, okay, yeah. With eras, definitely that. But like, yeah, it was like Brenda was just like free, man. Like she was just like
Because
free.
I'm telling
You know what I love?
I tell other West Africans, like when I play that song, everyone goes crazy. Like everybody loves that song.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how did this song travel so well without, social media now and all these things that help?
like,
Well, the version you're talking about was actually the remix. So the version that the Nigerians like, the electronic remix.
Oh, no,
it's a
no.
remix.
Yeah,
the original Nigerians. Our parents grew up listening to the original. And it's like, oh, cool. It was like the Pata Pata song.
No, I know what you're talking about.
And then the remix came out in like
and blew it up.
early 2000s. And then we were just like, oh, all right, we outside.
Oh, yeah.
No. So the original was big in Nigeria too, but the remix.
But we weren't alive.
Travel.
We weren't alive.
I was cleaning,
You are not alive.
I was cleaning the house to the original.
You are not alive when Brenda Fassie put out Bullying.
No, I'm saying I was cleaning the house to the original. I heard the original first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know how it's the Saturday morning and your parents are playing music?
Your parents, parents had the OG stuff.
No, it was legit vinyl, and you have to, vinyl, you got to hear everything.
Absolutely.
It's not
Including
a
the
play
vocals.
button. Yeah.
Including
Like
all
liking the beat.
All the...
Ish.
I mean, when you listen to vinyl...
They keep changing.
He said ish. I said, oh.
No, but when you listen to vinyl, all you hear is...
changing.
It's like
the little scratch.
the little...
Oh.
happens.
Well, leave me alone, bro. Leave. Okay, no.
Alone.
What is alone? What is this?
Alone. Who is on this chair with me?
Okay.
Times a bunch.
So it's space.
Space alone.
All right, cool. But yes, I just wanted to know how big Brenda Fassie was, because I'm still
huge.
Because that song traveled through the continent. Like not a lot of the songs travel through the continent, because it's like everyone's listening to their own thing. Like now it's like we have, we could say a genre is big in the continent. Like when I'm a piano, obviously it still is, but then like last year, piano was the thing to know. But
even back then, there wasn't no DS. Like, what was DS?
But like what I'm saying,
I always wonder about like how they actually moved the music, because like
it was parties for
my
sure.
My dad would be playing Fela and playing all these like psychedelic like 60s bands from like
Zambia.
Nigeria and Zambia and all, and it's like the music used to travel somehow.
Like who's moving it?
I don't know.
It was radio back then. So a lot of labels back then had their relationships with you had to listen to the radio to get the content, or TV. So if they did like American Bandstand or whatever it was, that was how Africans, from what I understand, everybody for the most part was getting their music.
And also the bootleg vibes probably were going off.
Yeah, cassettes, VCDs, all that stuff. But then that all changed.
But you still got to pick, you know what I mean? What's popping?
The curators at the radio and the TV were the ones that picked. And then we just took whatever they picked. And then there were some people that really liked music that would go to like record shops or whatever and then handpick.
The people that would go to come to America, like get all the like later stuff, take it back home.
I'm telling you,
because a lot of the huge artists would get signed. A lot of the huge artists on the continent would get signed by British or American labels,
and then
stuff would come out, and then it would come back to the continent through like radio or TV. So then the people, if they were in the streets and it was hot in the streets, then they already had it. But if they didn't, I mean, even in Nigeria, Sonny Ade now, when he got signed to all the American labels, that's when we were getting, the Nigerians were like, yo, what the fuck happened to the shit that we were listening to before he got signed in America? They got it last. It was crazy. So he was in all these movies and stuff, but people in Nigeria like, what happened to our stuff?
Yeah. And also there's probably like the channels, like 3-4 channels. So obviously you're getting like...
You're not watching that much. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Until like MTV and BT and all those networks started, and then the medium moved from radio. TV killed the radio. And then and the internet killed the TV.
Sadly.
Killed it.
Sadly.
So now DSPs are, I mean, you have radio on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff, YouTube now. So
I absolutely love that song.
If Brenda Fassie came out now, if she was like a new artist,
oh my God, if
she would be fire. But would we even know? Like she would be
would she cut through the?
She'd be lost in the sauce.
You don't think it's Grammy sound?
It is, but there's so many people that are Grammy sounds. It's about cutting through the noise. She would have to have like the right PR
and have a piano feature.
Literally, just Shasha or like Shoma Josie or like one of these like artists.
Shoma Josie? I feel like I haven't heard from her in a little bit.
She's okay. No, she's working.
Okay.
You have her on some of your projects too.
Yeah, she's working on a new album.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She's working. It should be out.
I think that's important. You know, when you take some time to actually create.
You should like create what you want to tell, because a lot of time people just like
Drake. What?
Oh yeah, so I was gonna bring that out.
Oh, never mind.
Because the genre he dropped. You know, you're still going.
What is?
Honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Wow.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Brenda's.
I couldn't help it. I've been holding that
So-
joke for 24 hours.
Honestly, never mind. You timed it well though. I give you
Yeah,
that.
no,
The
that was
timing
good. That was good.
Yeah,
That was
because
good.
I would have if I was that excited about the joke, I would have fucked it up.
If you're watching this, it's too late.
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay,
Don't,
sorry.
don't, please.
Take
Please.
care.
You've done okay.
Okay, I will stop. Thank me later.
So yes, have you heard the album? It's only been out for a few hours,
Yeah.
and obviously, Coffee produced a good amount of the songs. What do you think of it, and what do you think of Coffee now? Well, he's worked with Drake before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think in working with Drake in a bigger, and more
I
think
think
He's right. He has to be.
I'm trying to.
Black
I have to do this right.
Yeah, because
I think I think it's dope that like Coffee is working at that level. Drake is huge, but so is Coffee.
Yeah. He's. I feel like
Arguably-
Coffee's number one
arguably,
DJ.
like, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't know.
but like I don't know. I can't. How I feel about the record.
you can't. Yeah. Well, we'll give you more time to hear it before you. I'll put it like
That's how I feel about the
Gotcha.
record. I feel like that what you just said about like time.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that was the only it like felt rushed.
It felt rushed. Well, I get it because a lot of people were saying Beyonce is coming soon, so it's either you drop before Beyonce,
Yeah.
or you wait a long time after Beyonce because Beyonce, is going to come with a rollout, probably have visuals for a bunch of songs, and
Yeah.
they cater to a similar crowd.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, it makes sense to relax or either drop it now, let it catch its wave, and let people pick out songs they like, or wait
Yeah.
a little bit because people's attention span are not.
But I think that's true and also not true.
Okay.
Because like people watch like podcasts in like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't think it's like an attention span thing more than it is just like making fire. Is it fire or is it not? I think like that whole like attention span thing is probably like what the industry pushes out because now you have to make 15-second songs for TikTok.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get a
But,
clip
like,
in there.
I don't think that like albums are dead. I don't think songs are dead. I don't think like that people's attention span is any lower. I do think that maybe people like move quickly from things, but I don't think it has anything to do specifically with like people being able to pay attention to something or not.
So you don't think that there's a culture change, basically? You just feel like the industry makes people feel that way.
Yeah, because everything is about first week sales.
No, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know the internals of it. I don't know like how like these like because that was a surprise album. So,
It was.
It
was.
so maybe like for what it's supposed to do, like it's gonna do that. Like I don't know, but I don't know if they were like thinking you need to drop before or after Beyonce. Or
No, it's just people have been saying that, and I wonder if that's
It has something
holds
to do with it.
credence. Because obviously Beyonce drops albums and people enjoy the full body of work. So there are there are people listening to albums, there are people listening to the non-singles and enjoying
But
it.
she's like almost like conditioned us to that she's an album artist.
correct.
You hear what I'm saying?
She pulls out full.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like full bodies of work and stuff like that, and like
Every
And her
song
fans
gets-
are
every song
ready.
gets the attention it needs.
Yeah.
Her fans are ready to drop whatever amount of money to
Right,
get
because
whatever she
obviously
puts
she's
out.
saying those boxes that nobody knows.
But she's
4 or 5 different kinds of boxes.
4 boxes.
yeah, but she's done it.
Crazy.
She's done it consistently for so long that like
you
we trust
expect it.
we trust that.
Yeah, True.
That's a fan
And
base you don't want to
So
cross.
you're saying the man that just dropped the song, we don't trust it as much anymore?
Look, you told me to not.
Sunday? Do you? Okay. Well, congrats congrats
first
to
of all-
Drake. Obviously, dropping an album is not an easy thing, regardless, to get a bunch
Yeah.
of songs together. And he won the championship for his basketball thing. I saw he posted it. So he's having a great week.
Yes,
He's having a great
he
week.
clearly learned from the mother of his child how to speak a little French too. There's some French on the album.
Okay. So I like
No, but isn't that Trezor from
Sorry.
Trezor from South Africa?
Sorry.
I think that's
Speaking
Trezor.
French?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. He didn't learn anything.
Well, he's Canadian. I'm sure he knows some French.
He didn't learn anything. It's okay.
I'm sure he knows some French.
I'll listen to
Let's
it
give him
again.
credit.
I'll listen to it again.
Yeah, I have to. So I don't know. Before I give feedback on albums, I like to listen to it in different settings and
Yeah,
let it hit
true.
you. So But I'm not in a rush to hear it multiple times. I don't know why. I think I know why.
Don't worry. There will be. Don't worry.
So you know how it's like you're looking for an experience from an album.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not excited about that like I would from previous Drake albums. Like when Drake would drop an album, you're like, I really want to hear what you got to say, and I want whatever it is you're saying to hit me and enjoy it. But I'm not excited. The last album didn't give me that.
No.
So I feel like I want to hear this and just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
So I might give it a couple days because there's too much noise going on about the album now.
Yeah.
So it's like people will compare, people say this.
No.
So I usually don't listen to the album for like 2-3 days till it's out, and then just
so you can have your
take
own,
it for where it is. Because
yeah,
I'm on
own
social media more
opinions.
than I should be anyway. So
Yeah.
I know like opinions are gonna hit me. So I'd rather do that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your views from the 6, but
Okay.
I know that there's going to be a season. There's going to be a season where you come back
You're so bad. Like
and listen to the album in full, and I'm sure there'll be more life.
There you go.
Shout
There
out.
you go. There you go. Talking about more life,
Huh?
Burna's album is coming. Do you know about the More Life Drake Burna thing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my Jesus.
I have this whole thing.
It's a theory.
Okay.
It's
Let's
a
go.
theory, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's like How I Met Your Mother, but not.
all right, I'm gonna move on. It's a theory, right? So there's a song Georgia has on More Life. I think it's one with Coffee as well. What's the name of the song? What's the name of the song?
It's years old. I don't remember.
I'm gonna get it. I got you. Because I have a folder of all the songs.
You have a folder for
Okay.
the theory?
Yes.
I didn't realize. Yo, this is
So this is serious. This is real.
It's scripted.
Okay.
I love telling everybody this because I'm crazy.
Sell it
So
to Netflix.
the story, right?
Sell it to
All right.
Netflix.
So Get It Together is the song, right? Starts off. Beautiful beat.
Beautiful.
Really nice.
So now we're gonna skip to the end. That's Burna, right? Right? So now Burna's intro. Right?
Okay.
Boom. So Burna sends Drake a song. Drake doesn't use said song. Puts Georgia Smith on song, right?
And Fake puts Burna at the
And
end.
puts Burna at the end.
Basically,
of the
what he
song,
what he
right?
did to Wizkid on One Day. Never mind.
Way less than
continue,
one dance.
continue.
But puts Burna right there. Like, and I get it because I don't think Drake would want to rap on More Life, the song that Burna dropped.
Yeah.
Similar to the way Beyonce was just like, here, have your song on my album.
But it would have been hard though if he did. It would have been hard. I think
It's
it would've been
hard too as well because Beyonce did not jump on the song with Burna. She just put that
Gave
song.
him the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now Burna gets on a song with who?
Be honest.
So I think there's drama in the air. And this is there's one more song before.
Yeah, you're forgetting the song.
Gum Buddy happens.
They
They both have it.
Okay, right.
Burna is insanely good.
Yeah.
Burna is insanely good. And then obviously Georgia and Drake are no longer because Jaded happens.
Oh, the phone.
No, I was away from my mic.
Oh, well done.
Right? So that's why I think there's some kind of triangular drama going on there.
Okay, do like a Stranger Things and connect
you
those.
do spend too much time on social media.
You see it, right?
Crazy.
But I have
would
something.
never,
I have something here.
When do you,
I have something here.
we were driving.
Like I'm gonna put the map
We were driving.
and connect the. I'm gonna connect.
Do the whole detective thing with the string.
You guys see it, right?
We were
You
driving.
see it.
It's so funny. We were driving somewhere like long enough where he could really flesh out this theory.
Yeah.
For
I've
like
been pushing it for years.
half an hour.
For years.
He literally 3 different versions, but they all led to the same point. And I was like,
And it always.
I never thought about
always-
that.
You know, like when someone's telling a story and you get more confused, like the more they tell the story.
but he tied it together. Every time he told the story, it tied together every time. And I was like,
No, I just get upset when I see a picture with Burna and Drake because it makes my story feel like it's not real. I'm like, don't be friends. I'm pushing a narrative here. Don't be friends.
hilarious.
But yeah,
shout out to
Burna
everybody
got 2
involved.
songs with Georgia, and they're both really sexual. you know, and then Georgia's like, be honest, you want me, post a breakup, you know, like it's all there. It's all there.
That's what you call gossip, ne?
No,
Wow.
it's all there. I just like to push the narrative.
Wow. Oh my God.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Oh my God. Hey.
We'll see. I've been running this. I've been running this for a little minute.
That's gossip.
Wow.
I'm trying to make it a thing.
It's crazy.
But they took a picture together to post my thing, and it's made me very upset.
And
that
that didn't deter you from your mission.
No.
Okay.
I'm a man of God.
Shout outs.
Shout out to big man. I just thought I'd let that be known. So we'll move on from that. We'll move on. I feel better.
Thank you for being.
I
got it off my tongue. Thank you. So I'll take my paper back down. I'll take the string.
Thank you for being honest. Last.
It led from Toronto to London to Lagos.
I had to.
And you know, I brought it all together.
Sorry.
Shout outs.
Because you know, Burna used
honestly,
to be in London.
the way the lights are reflecting, it looks like we are in the
Nando's
upside
commercial.
down.
Oh.
It looks like we're in the
Oh
upside
yeah, I was about to say it does. I thought you were still pushing the Nando colors.
No, we're not pushing anybody that's not paying us for
Very much
sponsorship.
so. Very much so.
Yo, Nando's,
We didn't get the
run
free
us
trip.
that bag,
We didn't get the free trip to South
We about
Africa,
to though.
London.
Yo, hashtag Nando's Wahala.
Nando's Wahala.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just, why not?
No Wahala sauce in the
Nope.
peri-peri
No.
packaging.
Wahala sauce would be nuts for a lot of reasons. So
Somebody's gonna do it without us.
Wahala means trouble or problem. It's like slang. It's the word comes from Arabic,
Okay.
Wahala, and then because of the influence of Arabic, Islam, and Nigeria, it entered the slang culture. So Wahala means problem, trouble. So our show, obviously being No Wahala, it's a very peaceful, family-friendly show. We night vigils, prayer. We talk about mental health. We're pro women. We're pro Nyash. It's a very inclusive environment. So we want to smoke with Nando's,
Oh wow.
but we also want Wahala sauce.
That took a
So
lot.
hashtag Wahala sauce.
Yeah, next just send us we'll get the email.
Yeah.
And you
First of
give
all,
your
we're
little speech.
talking to a Nando's rep right now. So
Yeah.
run us the bag.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
He's
thank
in
you.
there. He's in the means.
This is a verbal
He's
contract.
in the means.
This is a,
Nah.
this is a visual
I
verbal
got you.
contract. No, you can. First of all, it's already binding, so we're
I
good.
can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
We'll
Yeah.
go to essay and we'll be like, yo, we talked to your rep.
But if you come through, when you come through, like
I've been told he's the one that told them to water down the sauce for England.
Oh, so that
I
people,
would.
so that people force themselves to
come to essay. Like he had a big plan.
So that's why.
Shout outs.
That's why the COVID numbers jumped up. Oh, okay, it makes sense.
Wow.
No,
that,
it makes
I
sense.
want to look at the camera.
No, I get it.
Nothing to do with that at all.
I understand
Please, we'll
now.
Move on. We'll move
I
on.
get it. It traveled. All right, cool. After Intergalactic, right?
Yo.
What are some projects that you're like working on or looking forward to putting out? Like maybe you don't feel like the climate is necessarily the best to put it out now, but like ideas you've always wanted to put out.
Intergalactic, but
Intergalactic.
but it comes from intergalactic. Like that's what it was a play on that word. I think I want to like put out like an EP, and then I want to probably do another album. But like I'm starting to get more into like visual stuff also. Like like I was watching a few years ago. I watched like the season 1 of like Love, Death and Robots, and I was like,
Netflix, yeah.
and I was like, imagine if like these are like African stories,
Oh,
or just like because we have so many like folklore tales and stuff like that. So like I think like and sure for like the next 10 years I'll be working as much as I'm doing my music thing. I'm trying to work on doing like stuff like that.
we should talk more about that offline.
Which is just like I don't know, like when I for instance, like when I listen to like stories about King Shaga, for instance, it's like what if that was seen as like King Arthur, like the Excalibur, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And some studios are like trying to tap into some of that stuff now, but the problem is like, who is in those rooms telling those stories? Like, is it someone that is actually Zulu or Xhosa, or somebody that like read it in a book and is trying to appropriate or whatever? That's my biggest thing with like people telling African stories.
Because like,
and you can tell.
because I think especially like with like TV, there's this like obsession with like people of color that it's always like in the future. So it's like Afrofuturism. You know what I'm saying? It's never like, but we have so many stories from the past that have never like gotten the the time to actually like shine. So it's like I'm more interested in those stories.
Same. And pre-colonialism.
Yeah.
Wild, fun, crazy shit.
Yeah.
But the history was pretty much erased for a lot of us, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times what we're calling Afrofuturism, some of this shit is actually like
It's
that happened.
from the past, you know?
Our memories are ingrained in our DNA, our ancestral memories, and so we're projecting it as futurism, but it's really history.
Yeah,
It's
and
coming
it's like
from somewhere.
Yeah.
It all does.
It's really interesting. Like when I watch
we're talking about like the whole like Juju Muti thing, like
That's
that's some crazy science, but like
100%.
it's like I'm
metaphysics. It's the same thing for what Muti for y'all is like Juju for us. It's there is an ancestral knowledge, right, that has been demonized because of the colonial replacement of our ancestral spiritualism. So I don't think that these things are necessarily bad. There's good and bad in everything.
Yeah.
Right? But I think that the everything is heightened around the bad stuff. So then it's like don't even talk about it. Don't learn about it. Nothing.
Do you know what Muti means?
What does it mean?
The word means medicine.
Oh wow.
Makes sense.
Like it's like, so there's all of that like digging that, I don't know. I just find it like super interesting. I grew up in a house like that where my mom was a sangoma. So sangoma is like a traditional healer.
Yeah.
So it's like I grew up in a house like that. It's
That's
like,
amazing.
It's not demonized at home. Those things like I honor my ancestors and stuff. Like I'm trying to connect to that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's more so like, I guess, the reawakening of those parts, and I think like visuals would take it, because I'm trying to do that with music, with like songs like Dako and Msamu and all these songs, but like I also think like there's a visual component that I need to bring on as I go further into my career.
I love that. We've never talked to anyone outside of like, I don't think we've ever talked to anyone
outside of West Africa now
about that stuff, because even like in Yoruba culture, we call what you would call Muti, we call Ogun, and it literally just means medicine.
Yeah.
The problem is when people hear that word, they think
like,
just like Muti, like, oh shit, Ogun is bad.
Yeah. And then
we tie it with the
sometimes it could be like, oh, like Tatu Muti, which means like take this Muti, and it could be like for your flu.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's
same thing. When somebody needs to take prescription medicine, did you take your meds?
Yeah.
So people know that it means medicine.
Yeah.
Problem is there's a stigma around that word because a lot of focus is put on the bad.
Yeah.
You know, the bad elements of that word. It's so fascinating.
It's programming.
What's the equivalent in Shakiri? What's the word?
I feel like it's
for medicine.
It's like Ogun as well. So I'm trying to remember the exact pronunciation because I haven't said it in a while, but it's relative to Ogun. It's like the base of Ogun.
Yeah.
So the way Zulu and Musa are related is the way his language and our language is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
they're like they stem from the same
sort of roots.
Yeah,
okay.
we like migrated. I guess is it southern? We went south a little more south, and then we're in a different place. Obviously, it affects the language.
Yeah.
And then we were next to the Benin Kingdom. So we were trading with the Portuguese way before the Brits came.
Yeah.
So like our language is older Yoruba.
Yeah.
And part Portuguese and part English.
Okay.
So but we left way before like Yorubas like went into the big cities and became like a major tribe. So like current Yoruba, where my language is closer to old
the
Yoruba
original
than current Yoruba is. Yeah. So because we have less tribes that like went through our side.
That's crazy, because like even in KwaZulu-Natal, like the more north you go, the like stronger the Zulu gets, and like the more south you go, like
loose.
it starts getting a bit loose. I guess that's mad interesting. Damn.
I love this cultural conversation.
All there. It's all there. It's just that.
It's all hidden in the language.
Yeah, it's hidden language, and you just gotta talk to the OGs as well, because obviously it's not written down. So, and I like that it's like good and bad that's not written down, because like whenever Africans tell a story, like it's not just verbal, right? Like there's body language. There's like even the ish that you're saying now, like. You write it, it's not gonna hit the same. Like there's an impact with the word.
You feel
that lets
it.
you know how.
But like a lot of like indigenous like people are like that. It's like maybe they just didn't want to write it so that when like people came through, they wouldn't know what they're about. You know, like there's a big like, I think like literature like forgets about the oral part of it, because it's always like broken telephone. But if you have like like a seer or an elder in that village that is there to just keep the stories intact, like that's not broken telephone. Because that's a person that had to go through so many layers of education to get these stories for exactly like what they mean and stuff. But like oral like literature is always seen as like not as good as a book.
No,
when books lie.
Yeah,
Books lie
all
as
the
much.
time. All the time. I think oral history at one point in our history, oral history was like it was the most trusted form of history we had.
Yeah.
But there also back then there wasn't as many distractions. They didn't have the internet. You know what I mean?
Of course.
There were no cell phones. There was no TV. So you had to the attention span, I'm sure everybody's attention spans were way stronger.
Yeah,
you had to, your brain had to make space for everything.
But you'd go to school for that for years to like get through that like sort of.
Which is why all our parents were way smarter than us. Way smarter than us.
Yeah, like but school also tells you to learn a certain way.
Yeah,
like,
it's programming.
Yeah, you learn this between this time and that time. You learn this. You learn to pass a test. You know, not necessarily to like gather everything, because sometimes when you're reading in school, you're like, oh, this is definitely going to be in the test. I just got to remember this. I don't got to remember this and that. Know the end result, maybe not exactly the journey of the whole story.
That's really all school is. School is just a memory test.
Yeah,
because nobody is your smartness is really just how strong is your memory.
It's it's
and
like
if
memory retention.
and the brain can only most people's brains can only take so much information unless you're like a savant and you have like an incredible memory. That's really all it is. So people that are deemed not as smart are probably just distracted. Like they don't have the attention span to focus and retain the information.
But you find that they're smart as hell.
In
other things. Yeah. Because they actually care about those other things, right? Yeah. But I mean, the same thing. If you went back, I mean, there was people that were not always meant to be like craftsmen or like medicine people or like scholars or whatever, but they were great fishermen.
Yeah, and that's what you did.
Yeah, you did. That was your trade. They were great drummers. And that's what they did, you know? Yeah. It's just fascinating stuff. We lost a lot of that stuff to history, and people have lost their way. But hopefully, we can get back to a place. You know, no
wahala. You know? Way to bring it in.
We will use wahala to no wahala, everybody.
No.
We will. Sorry, we will not.
Start again.
We will not. We will use peace to diffuse the wahala.
Shout outs. There you go.
Not your best work, but better than whatever you said previously. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, English is
wow.
No, like I'm saying that for me, like
for us. Yeah, because we didn't understand.
Well, first of all, you're trans-American. You're supposed to have great English.
No, it's trans-English.
I just became that now when you ask me the question, and it's like not even American.
Wow. Yeah, he hasn't.
He's having an identity crisis.
Crisis.
Wow.
Crisis.
Identity crisis.
More alphabets.
Wow, I just said crisis. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So we're gonna wrap up.
What's next for Muzi?
Yes.
Going back home, being with my daughter.
Oh, nice.
Being with ZENO.
Say the whole thing.
ZENO? Is it ZENO?
No, there's more.
ZENO. That's ZENO.
No, cool.
I was kind of
no, cool.
ZENO cool. Oh my Jesus! I'm very excited.
So, how long are you in America in its entirety? Is it America then back home, or?
I'm in Canada next week, and then I come back North Carolina, and then I go home.
Okay, North Carolina. Wait, where in Canada are you going?
Montreal and Toronto.
So Montreal, you're gonna have fun, but you might run into that spice issue again. But Toronto, there's some spots.
Okay.
There's some spots.
I need help.
No, trust me.
Toronto has a lot of good-looking people too.
Send a few messages to some bouchlés,
Oh wow.
Ish? No, I'm gonna pass them.
No, he's a fan.
No, I'm gonna pass them their recommendations to him.
Food.
Yeah, food.
Yeah,
food. I'm not trying to ruin happy homes.
There you go.
I don't have the power to do that. I don't have the muti to do that.
He's a good man.
I don't have the.
But we're gonna.
No, we're good.
So yes,
we support.
Muzi,
we support
thank you.
Strong family structures.
We want you to have a good family, a happy family when you get back to SA.
Of course.
We don't need anybody quoting podcast minute 35.
No. What?
What did you say?
Yeah, right here.
Moment?
It didn't even happen. Who says that part's even gonna stay in?
You guys edited.
Oh, if we didn't edit this podcast.
But this is not going to be. This has been a smooth conversation.
I was going to say something, but it would sound crazy. But we would definitely preserve
the important stuff.
The important things.
Okay.
I was going to say we could. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. So we end our show usually with a song that you'd like to put the audience on. So it could be anything. Yours, somebody else's, something you're listening to.
Of course it's
something
mine.
Hey, of course it's yours.
A Day in Chicago.
'Cause,
That's the song. Yeah.
So we'll start with A Day in Chicago. So we'll put it there.
This is A Day in Chicago by Muzi.
Eating dish.
That was A Day in Chicago by Muzi.
We're gonna edit that part in.
Would you
Just
ruined it. It
No,
was supposed to be
because he's
seamless.
looking at you like you're crazy. Not saying you're not, but
Wow. I love that. We're here.
so I'm gonna spell it out since I can't pronounce my favorite Muzi song. So when you get on YouTube or your favorite streaming platform, you type MCANE. He's gonna shrug and pronounce it in 3, 2, 1.
Mwane.
Mwane.
Featuring
Featuring something.
Soweto.
Mwane. There's no click.
That's another click.
Hey.
Just did now.
Hey,
That's a
I'm not.
That's a different one.
I'm not part of that click. I'm not part of that
Your
click.
clique is different from his clique.
That's a different one.
You're not in the same clique.
One more time.
There's 3 primary clicks.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
It's which is a C. Which
Wait.
is a Q.
Is this C?
No, that's an
Oh,
X.
my cliques are terrible.
All right. So yeah,
He said,
please check out that song. So here is.
Nani.
Oh, you know, no. You did it though.
Did?
Yeah.
Oh,
You did it though.
this is so frustrating. It's like I think I was wrong. You remember Spanish class when you thought you
go
said it
for it.
wrong?
Really
All the way.
jealous that both of you guys
Honey.
just.
Oh, my shades.
I'm jealous. I'm just here.
I'm sorry.
I'm Zim.
I'm Zim.
I'm Zim because I can't. I feel like I'm Zim. I feel like an invader.
You're Swana. It's
Get
okay.
it?
I did. Wow,
Okay.
invaders.
Invader Zim.
Did you grow up on cartoons?
Yes and no.
Did you ever see Invaders Zim?
No.
Oh,
show
my
called
Jesus.
Invader Zim. That was the reference.
Oh.
That's why I said I'm Zim. I feel like an invader.
I thought it was Space Invaders when you said that.
No. Invader Zim is about an alien.
Do you know the history of Zimbabwe?
In what sense? I
So
feel like there's a reference.
Zimbabwe used to be called Rhodesia.
Yes, I know.
And then basically it was a bunch of colonizers. And then when the colonizers were basically kicked out of South Africa and Rhodesia, they changed the name to Zimbabwe, right? But what happened to the colonizers that were in Rhodesia? Did they move to South Africa and just like whatever?
I don't know. Like I know that like some of the people were brought back into like be part of the parliament there. Like
Oh wow.
to sort of not make it like a super like harsh thing. But probably others moved to like neighboring countries.
Or America.
I don't think they do that. Like Africa's like too beautiful for you to actually leave.
Oh, he called America. I mean, you're not wrong.
No, but
He called America.
no, but I'm saying like I don't think that people leave as much as they say they leave.
He said America the Beautiful is a
Especially
farce.
the situations that
Yeah,
colonizers
they'll be
had.
like,
They weren't a good
oh yeah, I know we're bouncing, but maybe they're in the next country or
Maybe
and
the
then-
UK.
yeah, and then
still
they
own their
come back.
Back and
They
forth.
still own the land. It's like it's very complex.
Yeah,
Anyways,
makes sense. All peace. We love everybody. You know what I'm saying? My song this week is hard because I have 2 that I like. So I'm going to say both of them, and then whichever one.
You're saying both girls' names that you like?
Wow, that's crazy. How do we keep going to Nyash?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Well, I mean, I get it because...
He keeps going back there and then he blames you for going
Right?
there.
It's... What do they call that term? Gaslighting?
Oh.
Wow. Wow. See, because we are talking about load shedding and NEPA, the gas... Sorry. My song...
Blame me for trying to connect dots, and he's been doing this all podcast. But go ahead.
Well, because I'm all about good vibes only, you know.
Hey.
But I also like to make mamas dance.
Hey.
There we go.
Right? So I have to make sure that I'm aware of the best of both.
No.
Either one of those songs is what is my choice this week. Mama dance or good vibes
give you both.
only.
We'll give you both.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
All right.
Here are the songs.
Did you like the songs?
I loved it. And those are the songs.
And those are the songs.
Your turn.
I went already.
No, I loved... oh, you did. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was distracted by the dancing of the mama.
Mamas. Okay. Yeah.
That EP was fire. I'm sorry, but the mama EP was lit. I was vibing.
Thank you.
I vibed to... all his projects are fire, but...
Mama EP.
Mama
EP is nice.
went crazy.
Thank you, man.
Went crazy. Just like Intergalactic.
You said it right this time.
Thank you.
Okay, we're proud of you.
Redemption stuff.
We're proud of you.
Muzi, where can they find you?
On
All your fans in the universe that love the Muzi.
Instagram, it's MVZI.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No, he's been American saying Z, not Z.
No, it's
Instead of Z.
MVZIOU.
That's so funny. Yo, there's so many things in South Africa that they say that we don't say. Like the first time,
say Z.
No, they say Z. Yes, because
Yeah, people like Z. I was like,
Yeah, the British.
Z's very American. But things like varsity. The first time I heard that, I was like, varsity, like what? Because we have varsity in high school here. Like, was it secondary school to you guys? I don't know. What do you guys?
We just call it high school.
Oh, okay. See, that's because in Nigeria,
I always love those moments when we just call it the same.
No, because in Nigeria we don't say high
Yeah, we say primary school, secondary school.
Yeah, it was also called. Some schools are still called like secondary schools.
Okay,
got it.
So
IG. Since he doesn't know his IG is MVZIOU.
thank you. Yes,
I'm here for you.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Same name?
What's it? What's
It's MUZIOU.
Hey, why did you know?
So
Because I
IG
couldn't get on Instagram. I couldn't get the U. Someone had already taken that. So I.
Oh, let's
just,
report their page right now. Yeah, don't say that one.
We'll figure
Let's
that
see
out.
who
Thank
they
you,
are.
thank you.
Yeah.
Are they
Are you
even
on
active?
TikTok?
What? Nah.
Hey,
What? No.
Why not?
is he trolling us?
Hi.
Are you trolling us?
Yeah,
us?
that's
Ding,
Oh yeah, he's the
ding,
dancing
ding.
part. He's the dancing
Hey,
part.
I'm gonna. I need to trend.
He's-
Wow, 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 wow,
That is
wow, wow, wow. Hey, listen to. Have you heard my new song? I can't do that, bro.
We gonna
I'm
talk.
sorry.
We gonna talk. We gonna.
You gotta be funny, like.
No, you don't.
Like,
You don't have to be funny at all. I know people that are lit on TikTok. They've never been funny one
The
time.
person hasn't even posted.
nah, it's not for me.
Yo, we'll talk offline about getting your socials.
I'm gonna get myself
Matching.
together.
Yeah, we'll get. We have some friends.
And
It's all love.
do you
You
mean?
family now. Once you on the show,
what do
you
you mean?
family.
We got some
You're
friends.
gonna have to kill a goat to get you.
You may have to sacrifice.
We have some
Your
friends.
shoes.
Get your followers.
You may have to sacrifice your cool shoes.
Yes, you want
But-
the name or not?
You have a lifetime of social media handle. I'm
You know
just
what I
saying.
mean?
Oh snap!
Small sacrifice.
Okay, let's.
Small sacrifice has to happen at exactly 4:15.
Literally, PM.
If you cut the goat too late, it's too late. I'm sorry. Now we just have extra meat in the freezer.
For the muti to hit, it has to happen at 4:15 on April 15th.
Oh wow, that's next year then. Because we're in June.
We got time.
Okay,
We don't
cool.
have to rush it.
Anyway, Muzi, thank you so much for being here. Anything else you want to say?
We got to figure out what we're going to title the episode.
Eesh.
Muzi does muti.
What? You know how that would
He has
seem
a
like at home.
family.
They would look at him like Jay Huss.
Please, he has a family.
No, we're not going to do that.
The different clicks, something. Got to be clicks. We got to make a click.
Ain't
reference.
nobody with our. But how would we spell the
It would just be X.
Oh!
Like it would just be like
Wow.
an X.
X marks this? Let me stop.
Thank you all. See y'all in episode 84. Shout outs to
thank you,
Muzi.
Muzi, for
Thank you
joining us.
coming
This
through.
was great.
Appreciate your time. And we love your music.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Everybody follow him. He's dope. He's hilarious.
Thank you.
Obviously, you can tell.
Go to all his tour stops. Support the
Yes.
music. Buy his. You have merch.
I'm getting much made.
Merch is coming. Buy his merch. Do
thank
you have vinyls? Do you sell vinyls for
Getting
yourself?
those made as well.
All of that stuff.
Popping vinyls when you do.
Yo,
Cop
I need
all
to
the
do that.
things.
I have a vinyl
Support
player.
talent. Support Black electronic music. Support fire African music. Muzi, thank you for joining us. We will see you next episode of the podcast.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you, man.
God have mercy upon us.